trafop no so me bekin kan ede so mo de obeti bi ni se edom kuma e wo mra so bedwa fie ede so bo mampani John Dramani Mahama sa memmo no wode ye ebusuasem sa na nra Ghana mra so bedwa fie won ma je krata so nhyehyeye atomu a ebe makwan masuapon ahodo so etimi ayere won ma de kiremu ewo emrem weinom ani afoforo bi e ka ho na no pay me bekin kan Nidin edi Afia chumwa ketri. Edom kuma I Ghana mrashe bedafie yen minority in parliament enra wo friends em telephone shemum. One master waka ene se omampani John Dramani Mahama dia memmo no eye abusuasem. Ene say efri bra wo ba ye ni nua Ibrahim Mahama. Kamya ye se mampani John Dramani Mahama edi Ibrahim abata ne ho ewo Nijumadi nyina mu ekwan ne wotu a private jet ni nua ne de ne agata ne bohom no akofro no odekọ eba ne sa a conflict of interest etia Ghana emra na won mo say ade ba ko ha won eye enwumakuo bi ma won mo susu se eben Ibrahim Mahama na won mo nyina nso yi wonti na wo pese o my Ghana famagudie nsa ase nyina won mo ebe pribie nti sa ade ne mampani Mahama nhye na wanso anu a ebetimi akofa ohaw aba ensem trefo nhye mu a won mo fra ye no ranking member e wo Lands and Natural Resources Committee so yewura kwaku ampratum sapon ene kasai
Article 284 of the 1992 Constitution is unambiguous. A public officer shall not put himself in a position where his personal interest conflicts or is likely to conflict with the performance of the functions of his office. The development that is currently unfolding, where the president uses his brother's private jet for official visits, whilst the country itself has a jet that is in pristine condition and is packed in the hangar, resting and enjoying. This is a precedent that is not acceptable. The president's brother is not a stranger with no stakes in the state. He's a businessman with significant existing and prospective state contracts, currently bidding to acquire Ghana's most commercially significant gold mine. That's the Diamond Mine. It's precisely the relational conflict that Chirac jurisprudence prohibits. The President's own May 2025 Code of Conduct for Political
Yera amprachuma mananso hwa wasanya dan wadi se ne ekoso no tietia Ghana mra anim na ebetimi ede enmonyam hye ene arehemu a ewo aban mu atwitwiri fom nti won mo hwe se wono omen ekwaku ahodo ye wo ha ebeka bomu na won mo nyina tro petition ya de secretary akoto Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice charge for anim na won ma ye nhwehwemu afansemi.
The minority is formally considering a joint petition with civil society organizations, professional bodies, and concerned citizens on both the private jet arrangements and the Diamond Mine process as two manifestations of the same constitutional breach. NPP, when it forms the next government in 2029, 7th January, will conduct a full forensic review of every aspect of this transaction: the private conduct, the Commission's internal communications, the tender committee deliberations, the financing arrangements, the mobilization timeline, and every contract and letter exchanged. Those who manipulated this process will be identified.
Enra ewo Ghana mrashe bejafo asetena mu no won mo ede krata so nhyehyeye akoto mpanimfo anim dadanti won mo ye ho adwuma agitumu am eno eye Legal Education Bill 2025 won mo se wonam saye so ebeyen sakraye ewo kwan a wofa so etete aloyafo ewo oman Ghana emu wase empepi no Ghana for etai ebo sujetre se one mo de 2 million nyina kwosha Ghana School of Law for ensem enti emfa ho ne ba bia wo nante no akosua mra se wan ko Ghana School of Law makola nyade a wo betimi abai lawyer ni mapa wo Ghana ha no na wo mo esakra no na fei won mo de curriculum adesua enhyehyɛ ahodo ni bi so aka ho na etimi apagya emra adekire ene emu adesua mu e wo Ghana enhyehyɛ ase no won mo de 2 million free Ghana School of Law enkoa ensem na wato apeti universities ahodo enti obia betimi akire mra na won mo wi a watena se e wo Ghana ha na watro ensohwe baako.
An act to establish the Council for Legal Education and Training to regulate legal education in the country, provide the curriculum and standards for legal education, and provide for related matters.
I remember that the Legal Education Bill 2026 is duly read for the 3rd time and accordingly passed.
Okay, accordingly passed. Omo wie ya pe na majority leader Mahama Yariga Kasa ye no say NDC aban won mo kan wo ye. Wode we bontoa na won mo tumi aya ebeboa ama emra adesua ne adekire emu apagya.
Let me thank colleagues for their industry and the work, the diligent work that they have done to ensure the enactment of this bill. Mr. Speaker, let me also congratulate the Attorney General and Minister for Justice for bringing the bill and successfully shepherding the bill through to the point of enactment. Mr. Speaker, this was a major campaign promise of the National Democratic Congress. And as has been typical of the National Democratic Congress, promises made are delivered. We've made promises and we're delivering on those promises. To UCC, or you went to Winneba, wherever you went to law school, we will all end at the same place, which is the National Bar Examination. And it is there that lawyers will be determined.
Minority Leader Osahine Alexander Fenyomakin also Edibika.
Mr. Speaker, indeed, the bill was introduced by the learned Attorney General and the chair of the committee, together with his ranking and members of the committee, through the industry, shepherded the bill and brought him to the House floor after the referral was made to them. All of us have participated. This is not a bill, and I'm happy that as leader of the House, he is sharing the success story of his government. What else can a leader say when he has succeeded in making sure a thing like this has happened? Mr. Speaker, however, they equally promised that there will be women banking. That Mr. Speaker, that they were going to set up a bank for women. Mr. Speaker, we've done with year 1. Year 2, we have not seen the women bank. 2, Mr. Speaker, they said that when they come into office, they would introduce 24-hour economy, 1 job, 3 shifts. Mr. Speaker, they said that. If
What was the 4-year war Ghana Shasia Esu? Nina ye export ban ya Burkina Faso Mampani Ibrahim Traore and penny for one more Edia Basse or Makwan and Mobia and Free Ghana and Burkina and Kofa tomatoes map. Nano yani new body for to train common TC Bantamajum. Any a 4 1 more so at all tomatoes, Nenchemon or Nibi at to train combo. One more summer walking in an says a bayan shep. Now one Burkina Faso penny for and sim Kunya and sauce ban and answer bra one more ebra 1 1 1. ebema won mu nnwuma agu adwadifo ho beka adrobafo a won no mo ekofa eniema ne baso eho ebeka na maame hana frempoma ene adwadifo ni bi ejina onuan ma aka nyina na mu ade adesre ma ese bre mu kra no ban ne nhyase anya adwuma gidigidi no ede ohaw ne nsunsanso ba ne eba tomatoes eho betimi akwache
Burkina government ne say ento sina karama ya ma ho metobi enura kra de ya ka akwa so ayeba no what the soldiers am mo fi Burkina ababo da be meeting sama Ghana ka biye nwlamu biye cars na wawani mpie enkosi end of this month ya maka biye nwlamu biye soldier for the free inside ba border no so any ya driver for ne ya patron for ne ama mate lodu bicycle mu lodu ende ebi Africa eba enti say sa abusumi yenu aka ansana Ghana de aba e de ahokyere bebrebe beba Ghana ties region John Mahani yani aye John Mama say esra no na danfo ne Burkina president wone ne nkasa yen
say there was a catch a man penini John Dramani Mahama say another room ento si forma ya wa Ghana nyina ya di nkotodwe gu fom ebile we na wasa woso no ye bibi ma yen
Ebusia ke eduga so bi na stove sadaro mana no pay ma beso mo no anuane ton nyina motopa no na moye meat pie pastries ahodo no se mo pe gas oven and stove papa de ti apo na mo de adimudwuma ebetena ho da afebo ama no anya mfa so a wo de to ya ke eduga so oven and stoves na meka mfo akyerewo wo betimi de wani akyere Swami police station na chi pe na kyere kwan ni bi wo ho wokọ aboa soso a na kyere kwan e wo ho enti baby e ben wo no atutu mrika akọ no akọ gas oven and stoves e de afrika e do ho fa numbers no wo screen ni so no na ne won mo mpanimfo entwetwe nkomo wo madaroma ene mabeso mo no pay medin afia chumwa ketwe mekọ enchekra as the daybreak jumedie e de beto aso
abodi nyinara beyiwaye abodi nyinara beyiwaye oyo nyami odi mafu oyo nyami oka mafu oyo nyami o manchefu na ade media metro nyumo enyala media media nyami aso abrabobu enye ze kabintimi nana se kra nra nti awurade medase anopɛ medase ɔse mani gye sɛ wɔse me sɛ mayɛnkɔ awurade fie nti anopɛ yɛwɔ awurade fie ne yɛde naseɛ ne ayɛyie ɛma no din Daybreak dwumadie wɔ Fache television so mede ni Kojo Marfo okasamanfo ɛnɛ ekosi daapem Afia Chumwa Kaakyire. The Maestro is also here na anopɛ yɛde nyame ase fi sɛ na dom ne na ehumɔbro ayekese ewo yen so ye de nase sonko na ema no o de afi ba ko aka ye mfie hu ti ye pem koye anim ye bompa ye se ye benya nkwa ahodin wo na odi sika ebeso so amaye ye de obi bia ase odo a mo kire no kwan sonko so nyame enhira obi bia na anopɛ nkomo ofidu ayi nti ebeje brani edi nkomo ni nyina ba bibia wo bia ka kire onua se Daybreak dwumadie wɔ Fache television so the African proverb no ebro enu achi na fe top of the morning we'll do sports and we'll tell you what time we are playing our match, the probable lineup, and we'll get into the other discussions. And okay, the one krata no ewa ha yebedi hu nkomo ni nyina mu no kai say obetimi asend no voice note or text message and no WhatsApp message or the ebre and what the ba yebenya bre na ye no nyina edi hu nkomo. It's on 020-754-3637. 020-754-3637. What the ba ne ama o kwan na ne wo keka nyina no yenso ye di hu nkomo de ama anopay. We do the African proverb and we tell you what it is. Learning expands great souls. Learning expands great souls. That's our African proverb for this morning. Kaakyire, match.
Yeah, Rabra Kojo.
Na ete saying.
Erade Nyankopon adaroma ode nkwa akyeye ye ho ye. Ye ho ye pa, ye ho.
Se me ka se ma feel se su komo a me nya asem.
Munya asem bia.
Ne eno anu ma.
Menso ma feel. Sa wanante sie mu boko de.
Oh, Yehowa ne me hwefo ma ka kyerɛ obi
Erade Nyankopon ase. Enra so o se ho.
Oh. Mama say asa mama nkomo yi. Enyunu tia obi. Ewi ase. Ensa tie nyina anya pe. Brado be your African proverb no de yanko.
Yo, abusiafo, ya de Africa proverb no ebremo o se adesua ema wonya nimdi a ema akra enyini. Enti enimdie ma akra enyini. Asem ya se kire no eye tiawa. Eni se obi esua de ekwa akire a ema oni kro no nadwene mu do. Wonya abrabo mu suahunu bebre. Na se woni nipa no kra ahia edadi ewo ni su ne ban ene ne niyo ina emu. Se obi sua de ekwa akire a ema nipa kro no timinya nimdie soronko bi a wotimi edisi ginaye papa na eboa society ya wotimo no. Ya ne tai ka se adesua eni awieye. Sa wo ya kwada, sa wo ya babunu, sa wo ya besiriwa. Ana se omre wabomu nkokora bomu no, da bia yesua de. Adesua no nya classroom de nko a, na sa lecture hall de nko a. Na mom baabi a wotie ne nipa a woni wono motie kora na wotimi sua bibi efi won chen. Empempi no se wohia obi na nipa kora ye Leonard. Wasua de a enye obi mpo na beka. Ne kasa mu ne nantie mu ubo se nwurabasam kakra oyoba na woni mu bema nso amrantesem kakra ewo ne mu ekwan kra obefa so afa ne ho na wapia kɔ nipa mu no ema wohunu se nipa yi de wasua de na nim de so ekɔ akire eba sa ba bia obewura bia ebuo ne ani die sononko bi ewo hɔ a enipa ede ema wo enti maye nkase yanyini enti adesua eto atwa yankoso a ensua de yanyi nimdeɛ emfiri wɔne a wadi kan ewo yanim no enkyɛn na yɛmfa emmata yɛ de kakra yɛ wɔ ho na yɛmfa mmɔbra enkɔ animu na usua de a wadwiri mu dɔ adwiri ne mu dɔ no na wonya abrabɔ ene asetena mu nhunumu na watimi atutu wanamon asisi yie adesua ebema wo experience ebesan ama wo knowledge ewo eniama hodo nyinaa mu nti yanyere ye ho na yempem enko yani ma ye mre wa adesua ho de wunya ne sukuu mu no ya no apefie de kakra so na de atato obitimi ka se obi asua de a book mu nyansa nko ano oni fie nyansa ni nyina ye hia enti wuji book mu de ne kakra no apepani bi no asua bibi nso afiri ne ho ni nyina ye de aboye brase ye pese ye kra enyini na obi hu ye ya wo hu bibi soronko bi ewo ye mu na eda di se ye sua de akwa akire anya nimde ene abrabɔ mu sua hunu de a ene adesua eye papa pase de anope ye African proverb no eka no ti yankasa bebre nkomo no dɔso ti yere ho pem kɔ wani mu adesua mu na pe hunu mu a ebeboa wo ewo obra akwantu mu ye da ase bebre
kachi medase anope na anope mesrew na de mimi nim se ye nimde no mene nipa ache
okay
na womo a ehwe yen womo nso ebia na womo nim na womo afa bibi e de afiri mu mi di nkomo no ano enkyere se mi nim ni nyina
sa
nti de ebeka mu no womo nso wo ho akwanya se womo de boa yen na yen nso yesua bibi efiri na mama nhyame nkomo na say so top of your morning Maestro good morning.
Good morning, Alpha. Yeah.
I told you, I know the production.
Oh, yes. Any dear,
One.
I'm on your meal.
Oh, there you know. Setting up my background.
Okay.
And I'll pay me per se. You didn't come off the new patriotic party.
Okay.
Any entiasibia, almost pesienya, say. Ashanti regional minister usha yes sir na sebio as onim nyansa na ase onim ne oyeso
okay
na obai onye hwe yes sir okay nti kache edikan Ghana ha se opese oye mrahye bedwani a
okay
emra ne say what the 21 years a wo ho kwan se ujina se mrahye bedwani Ghana mra no sa na eka di obia a opese okọ parliament ekosom wo parliament no se what the 21 years a emra no ma ho kwan nti bantama ha se abrantie bi a what the 21 years epese ojina na yeto abama no a owo ho kwan ti yen wo bantama no se yehwese wo ya abrantie a okeka no ho obo ne ho modern nti yempia no nkwa emra no se ibetimi de no akọ the moment I be a member of parliament no emma wakwanya se wutimi ye minister Ghana ye mra no sa na tie kachi nti obi bia wadi 21 years otimi kom rahye bedwam no se oduru rahye bedwam ho a emma na kwanya se oye minister that's the base nti me call the new patriotic party na mama unipa bia omo ba parliament na omunya akwanya edi oman Ghana enim not as president but as ministers of state na omusom ye asem ye nsi wo krom ha. It is a production team I ready. I will just mention the names, then you give me the pictures. It's yen chance yen free Kojo upon Chroma so. Kojo upon Chroma is 1982, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kojo upon Chroma ya won 1982. Dia won 1982, Kojo upon Chroma will not be more than 44 years. Yes, sir. Kojo upon Chroma eko mrashe bedwam no. Onya akwanya MIA the Minister of Information. Yes, sir. Okay. At the time Kojo upon Chroma Minister of Information. Not only 44 years. Jody say, how to send me, I mean mathematics me or how. Jody ye infirm watch. Every new film say. Infirm watch. Every Kojo upon from a new film say. Catching batch of boy me ano pay. Memoir. Him say, oh, the better translation. 36 years. Okay. And at the time I could go upon from. Yeah, no Minister of Information.
We catch you for more.
Now, what is it?
2026 in Nanka, I have 44 years. Also 82.
That's right.
At the time, minister.
Yeah, the minister.
2026 for 44. Ni yati 8
Ephraim.
Sir, yeah, can.
Minister no 33. 36 no like what money be? No 33.
No 33.
33.
Not at the time.
Deputy Minister for Information at Samana Mustafa Hamid, main minister now.
Or your information minister, he came as a cabinet minister.
Yeah. But then he was then a deputy, and Sana Yebeno, main minister.
Even when he was a deputy minister.
And no common
he was still
33.
Okay. Don't worry. So at the time he had the opportunity of becoming a minister. And Mr. Ramwa, you can say Obi a minister. Near money ministry. It is the whole country. And all hustle. Say Obi a regional minister. Ni post no Odin one a region hope. I'm still focusing on Kojo upon Nkrumah.
Okay.
Kojo upon Nkrumah nya akwanya bedi Ghana minister, cabinet minister. No new 35 years.
Yeah.
But Ashanti regional minister was saying, even as we speak, so new 40 years. Me boy.
Okay.
Yeah, on 1990.
1990.
Okay. So, Dr. Mwakohene qualifies to be a member of parliament.
Yeah.
And by virtue of or qualified to be a member of parliament, he qualifies to be a minister of state.
Minister of state.
The person beside the New Patriotic Party say, "Sebiu, Kojo upon Nkrumah, where Jimmy?" No, me person beside say Sebiu, Kojo upon Nkrumah, where Jimmy ana. Ebraya man akwanya so me di Minister of Information. Na oni mi nyansa. Na olidi a enye yi. Ashanti regional minister no, region ye de amanu. Kojo upon Nkrumah, ye man no cabinet position. Na President Akufo-Addo tenase, apamfo a ono omo dwene Ghana ho na Kojo upon Nkrumah ka ho. Na mpese mbisa wo mo say Kojo upon Nkrumah sabe no wagimi.
No Jimmy.
Me pacho, me pese me gina information ministry hwa na me di me nkomo. The last information minister President Akufo-Addo yi no ene ne ye adwuma efiri aban Fatia. Fatima Meboa. Yes, he's an old student of the school I attended.
Oh, okay.
Okokumasi Academy.
Oh, nice.
She's a lawyer.
Lawyer, yeah.
Pacho, what is saying? Maestro Rabban, what is saying?
Rabban is married or 39.
Okay. And Nea Yeka say, Fatima was 39 years. Meboa. Okay, to 4 years if you didn't feel.
That's a 35.
35 years. Okay. At the time of Fatima Enya Kwenya, Edi Minister of Information, no 34 years. she was a cabinet minister. Cabinet. And yet, Nkwanche minister. Na mampeni tena se na open crofo ne omo adwene.
Oman ho a.
Na omo ye nhihye ya magana. Na Fatima ka ho. Bezem bi say New Patriotic Party say Fatima said you wajimi. Fatima said wajimi ana. Enti enkomo na the New Patriotic Party ene ye wa asante. Edi no. Senye mamboyesem eni nipa bonesem a ade na omo ye wa Ashanti region hafa Ashanti region minister ho enti ase ne ye de
oti ase okra enyi
me pacho emrahye bedwam pani a ofom oye minister for defense Daniel Dominic Nitiwu. At the time he entered parliament he was the youngest parliamentarian 25
years.
Dominic Nitiwu. At the time he entered parliament, he was the youngest parliamentarian. At 25 years, the New Patriotic Party hailed him. Number 2, 25 years. Na otemrashe bedwam ne ekodwene Ghana ho a. Na Nitiwu edwin bi. Ne edwin Ghana ho ahyehye mrama Ghana. Na Nitiwu eka ho. Na sabe no wagimi.
Dabi.
Ne mpesu ya so for omo to abama no so onko represent omo mrahye bedwam no. Na omo nim nyansa.
Dabi.
Okay. Yansa amra santimantem. Dr. Kwaku Otin ba no Francis Cotin. Francis Cotin at the time all representing Kwabre for e wo mrahye bedwam no adi sen
23.
But 23 years oye penny.
Dabi.
Eso se mra ye de kom mrahye bedwam se so adi 21 years a. Ya do ko yi. Okay. Nti wo Kwabre. Omko san la to aba. Emma Francis ka Otin say on represent omo wo mrahye bedwam no. Na omo agimi sebe.
Dabi no munji.
Na omo nim nyansa.
Dabi.
Okay. Yemra ya mpesu ya so ha. Your member of parliament. Francis Asensu Boachi wedi say. Debi Asensu Boachi wedi say.
Oh yeah. Wow.
You see? Yet to crow we mom. Yen nuanum MPP for abribia person mu di nkomo ma ne koye se. Ase akwanya no a abama mabunu. Akwenya abama mabunu no. I'm informed that he is a 1977
born. 48.
Mpachote 8 years if you didn't feel.
That's a 41.
41. Asensu Boachi nya akwenya eye deputy chief of staff. Who did 41
years.
Na mpacho Ghana nyina o. Omo ene mampani tena ase toto ne mama no na Asensu Boachi kan.
No kan.
Sebe Asensu wajimi.
Dabi. Dabi onjimi.
Enti nkomo ben na MPP ene ye di nsese. Nkomo no mu ni ye di efa Ashanti regional minister ne ho no. Senye tan ene se mamboye semu a botaye no eyede yen. No, the New Patriotic Party should be telling me ene yen a ye Ghana for say akwanya no a ye de ma branche no so onfa nya adwuma no. Enfomso a wo ho ne sen. Because I've given you mpacho sanfa me bra Ashanti region. Na MP no a the youngest MP currently in parliament, the youngest MP either Ahafwano Southeast, Southwest. How old is that member of parliament? No, how old is that member of parliament? Maestro and Afia. Maestro, you didn't tell mommy the minimum. I don't know more yet. Once you are looking for that one, there's a member of parliament, a very hard-working member of parliament.
Yeah.
Kwesi Kunedu. How old is Kwesi Kunedu? I what is saying? This young boy. What is saying? Some kind of young boy because me change the penny. Disrespect. This young man. I'm sure that's better. But what is saying?
33.
I don't know where they we. Wash it down.
Oh, my man, Dana, never been a deliver.
1992.
What did you say?
Of 33.
33 years. Okay. The constituency in Famambio.
I have one Southwest.
Thank you. I have one Southwest for. A far branch already 33 years. Say Uncle Gina woman name of Mlashe Bedroom. Na unrepresentative woman. Na Omunim Yansa.
There be.
Sabe no more Jimmy.
There be Omun Jimmy.
Enti Southway. Omo ayabobo omu din a omo represent Ashanti region ni nyina. MPP fan say omo fata. So omo kwotena Ghana mrahye bedwam. Na ye hyehye mra afa akwan ho, afa sika ho, afa nsuo ho, afa ma ene mmofra ho a. Nitiwu at the time and we did 25 years no ye. Francisco Otin we did 23 years no ye. What's your brand here 33 years? Okay. Ono nso oya eye mboa. Akwasi kunadu nom ya eye meboa. But say NDC appointed Dr. Frank Amwako Hene as regional minister wa Ashanti o. Onye cabinet minister o.
There be.
Asante pe. And yes o medi minister. Omo so omo ntibi da. Say enye partisan politics a. Ade na omo ye. Nti ase ye wom eye de.
Okay.
What the I mean fancy one half a mean call. Yes, or buy or near me boy. Okay. Again, Petri, Okoye Mra, I dear Juma where my gun. So we are regional minister. Necessarily, you don't have a budget. We are regional minister. We need budget. And may assure that actually, maybe doing come about yes, you minister, we are born a home modern minister. I've always asked the question, we are born a home modern in what context? Because your cast will be here, Juma, a cabinet and I approve budget. Near Trescama. It is a ministry, man penny per se, or your investment is a rural ministry, say. Big push near the end, a fast ministry. It is a ministry not born in home modern. It's necessary. The minister. It may not be so, David. But a budget near attention, alcohol, no muntina. Okay, project and so the Ashanti regional minister necessarily should not be doing their almost channel because on running with a budget, but oversight responsibility or say regional coordinating council and various departments, agencies, metropolitan, municipal, district chief executives, no. A juma yedi asha omun sase omunye. And Ashanti regional minister no ebehwe say juma omobeye. So now let's look at minister no your buy why. He's just taking initiatives. Yes. Aside the all presiding over, the minister has only been taking initiatives. What are some of the initiatives? Ashanti first. Say Oba tourism. He's opened up our tourism base. A cultural region. We have had ministers in this region in the last 20 years. And are concentrating on what we have, which is cultural. But Obai, wako Lake Bosomtwe. There was a government facility there. What I say? Renovating. You better renovate facility, no? Yeah. Obai, there's urgent work to get that road done. Yeah. Me be said the new patriotic party and no pay say. Some region or district now you can answer. We have the regional minister in that district. We have the regional chairman in that district. We had an education minister in that district. Sani Pamian sent it through for no region for 8 years. Oman timi anhwe amia anya kwan a colleague Bosomtwe. I bet me this sika abrain as a region. So if you have a young regional minister who helps in that area, as a menace, okay. Ubisa womo ye into creative arts now. I'm sure the recent one, the last episode that was Saturday. Yeah. Showbiz. They were discussing Enema sa for room no mu create yen e de aba meboa ubisa omo ewe industry where they tell you say this is the first time omo nya sa akwanya eno ha na de bae
Franka mo akwanya
nti say omo ka say onye ehwe omo person oye den omo ewo fufuo omo ni no unim we live in a country and I'm always blaming me nuanom sentrofo because you see when we say an official statement it must be coming from the regional secretary obi ni nam ho so MPP ni okasa near the microphone camera near the akogina na no okasa na regional minister no and onye ehwe you see the ignorance nkofo akosku wo kurom ha enye ye na ehwe omo na ehwe omo ba ye ma ho kwan obi a wako school ese so odi nimdie ni nyansa eboa ye ma oman ne koso no sebe onfa nyimi
ese bi brenade
what you say ye ma ho kwan obi a ono akra na bo ne ho ka ko school a school dan ne nyon ne si oman ne si ye etu ogi nimdie ne hwie a ese so odi nimdie ne boa na ye enhance democracy no through education nti mbese me ka kire Ghana for nyansa nyina ni mitrim and that's why I've tried to give examples to show that obi a oye na regional minister and nya hwe and oya akola mabobo nkofo din a kire mo sa nkofo ni nyina na omo president Akufo-Addo amamu oni omo nyina na omo ye mmofra
omusa
but omo nyina mum ye heli omo say
yes
omo ye ade aboa omo yes Frank Amranko ne ansa na ye appoint no as minister no a doctor nti sabe say okọ no nti was at Bekwai government hospital
medical doctor
nti wo mo na ekọ Bekwai government hospital na ohwe wo na ohwe wo mo a na omo ji ayarehwe no ana omo nyi because osa
na omo je omo ho so to omo
so please yesra mo pa ebre na so agudie mu nsɛmia no pɛ me won komodi wo ho nti me mbese me wura omo
ene de jana nsuso anso
yes because kachire unim se otena akire na utie nkomo no aye di no krom ha no a na eya akoye se usade a and it's not surprising because adanse asokwa member of parliament be kachire say emrante ye jai abodje se nyansa bia ni etrim
fasa kana kambi
but all kan nyansa bia ni etrim no na Kojo opon kroma e cabinet minister
yes
abujanfo ye dan ye ho abane abaye sport ye ba why ano pese ma how am in how ye ba sisia
Interview. Okwa maintain kasa. A bucket to where be.
My country that I'm ready. Ah.
Right, so we are live again and we are grateful to God Almighty. I've always told you, when Abu is here, sports is here. Abu, me watching.
But you're over.
Now, it's saying.
But why do you want to patrol?
You want me careful. Oh, said the TBA here.
You are not here for now, really.
BBA here. Send the dame country on the body.
Related babies, so them now my enjoy.
Or say, dear. Onya kakra obema obi no okay on nya bibire obema obi okay so di anto obekoso abompai
and after party bi o ana ko nya ya nka na yemra
after party ye dey
nya ya nka na yemra okay
and round pro one
issues no
okay no problem
70%
on say if you unknown any akonu nti enne ye betimi ehun de ye nyina ye pe na ya hwese ye betimi aye ho adwuma.
And I don't me enjoy fire now to know.
Me say me to fire.
To we there proper.
We act 1 scene 1.
Oh okay.
I can scene 2 ni scene 3.
But I really enjoy it. The crew man over.
It's sad.
Your politics do really catch and you know can't see the really
I think that whilst they intend doing partisan politics, they are forgetting that almost damping the spirit of the young generation.
Yeah.
A party.
Democrat. Because edi amabuboyi. Ye na ye ni madwuma so a. Omo aye de abo oman.
Atiase powerful.
We should be encouraging instead of what they are doing, but we are at one scene one. Odema yen hwe na investors no are ready. And okay, Black Star match no ye benya bi ahwe wo television so ana.
Yeah, pe de keka corner de na Ghana ni bia be.
No. Number jo ebrebe
5 p.m.
Oh, okay. Say na che omo a ekwa adwuma no dodo no apon a say omo benya car omo behwe bi.
Sure.
Jano pay fa dodo no ewo mu no mayen na yenkoye.
Alright, more call by about Facheti we no na so Daybreak. Here is false update. A bomb de ram wetimi e de ma Kaakyire na yakọ yenim na nema akweda mamedini Abu Dhabi na tetem so ye shall sem no asidia the Black Stars of Ghana over sere ni mesi kwarane ye gina kono a game no ano be die papa 5 p.m. prepare ni Austria ni nyina ya onsisi aye Mexico Canada US 2026 World Cup aka few days na jumadi no ejepene na ewrabo amane amakwe paramenra ye unsi a former captain BB Jetta Samuel John Eram of Vienna and a wakwa continue who Korea no and the current captain Jordan Ayu oneno Edin Komer Bohma Bibia Ekoye Mezenra Numrani Eram of Austria Abdi Taudona paper man and bomb the Rome de mana ya bomb the man Central Foshia Kotu Toado eno Edin Komo na the kind or more ebisa and side of Austria game no being the coach no there no beka etinera format no say Edin and Komo chair.
We're very pleased to be here. I think it will be a very, very interesting game. Surely we expect an intense game, as all the Austrian matches are, and everybody knows the coach who likes to press high and a little bit of Red Bull school. So this is what we expect. We know that they are very, very good, very, very physical, very, very high intensity, a lot of runs. The profiles of the players are really, really high. They play in good clubs. But we also have good players, good footballers.
Tantia lawyer command prepare for no to ado a bomb on the to ya Austria or Monsu good players are or more money idea are not at nearbois man yamakuye pere mano after no and on some bomb on the so a casa say o good squad or did it so make me ashe Austria man say and also the twasso.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody gets injured, it's always not a good situation. I think Iñaki had a good form, and Brendan actually came back from his injury, and before that, he also scored a lot of goals. So, yeah, I'm really, really sorry for them. It will be, again, a good possibility also for them to show themselves. But yeah, I'm very, very happy that the team seems to be in a good shape, and Ransford Yeboah Königsdorfer came to replace them, and yeah, I think we have to focus on what is ahead of us. There's still time, and there's no need to look behind who could be here. There are a lot of others who are injured also, and I hope that everybody will be ready at least before the World Cup. And now I still think we have a good.
Until lawyer Komo Bomo de Tuja, I won't say Iñaki, Kweku Williams, and Afri Brendan Thomas Asante. Prentino, comment me about the store where the enough squad are Ransford, Yeboah, Königsdorfer, GD so Ababi Shimabeboa, Maniama Kueda, Man, command you, did you do an Abarenque, Captain Jordan Ayu, and I need or the Black Stars, and I know also Akasa, Erafa, Austria, Team on sea, and I Jordan then is 79.
We know tomorrow is going to be a tough game, very tough game, because Austria is a very good team, but obviously it will be a good test because it's a high-profile game, and going into the World Cup, playing this type of games is only a positive thing as well. So as players, we're really looking forward to it, and we'll see how it goes. We have the ambition to have a good result tomorrow, so we're not coming here just for holidays or just to walk. We're coming here to work hard and to perform and to get a good result. It's not going to be easy, but we'll give ourselves the best chance to be successful.
LTL lawyer command Jordan Peter, you are bomb the Tuja. Now, and no more twice will be saying that's a matches no, yeah, they do only a fair place and I be more selective matches in it. But in the year say proud to World Cup and you're through Biawaba. No, no, was a leader, no, dear no can, every first answer, no, see, and I'm also the guy.
Personally, I don't think that the players will do it on purpose to be pulling out from games and those type of things, because we want to play for our country, we want to do well for our country, so every game is important. Even though we know these two games are really important, but even previously the other games were important as well, but just that sometimes it is what it is, you know. Coming to these two games, listen, tomorrow is going to be a tough game, Monday will be a tough game, so we'll do our best. I think we were preparing really well, you know, tactically, technically, physically, we're really, really good. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I don't want to talk too much because obviously it's.
LTM lawyer command Jordan Peter, you captain Edema, the Black Stars, area together for ne. 5am Ghana against Austria, and I wait Dion Komabwa. Ma niama koye kama pre team area ma yenko yenim no the Black Maidens eguso prepare also FIFA World Cup qualifier U17 no omoni Togo mine na be wani nra omo boteshi Constant Ladies echomo bomo 9-1 echezampa ya Mario nani abrepa se kwembia so ewoso mo hwe na Togo mine no yero mochi eka from nanema eda ye pre team area ma no so no yehun say hard to folk supporters leaders no and Akrobia Kumase Asante Kotokom supporters leaders no etu anamonko ekokushia the honorable sports minister nina no eneze eyentotuo mo ye sere beboa na ne supporters no ebe unku ebe faso ebe boa na bibia akoye pera mamuntu roma Accra Heart to Folk NCC chair pen perfect Alhaji Yusuf Abdullah and afi Mr. Solomon Ofusuwai chairman Solo ono na Asante Kotoko global supporters chairman omoko ekokura mu kokoye ntutu na eboa mane makoye kama pa etimi ediamo mo edi musem no ewram na aboa ntutu no akoye pa etimi ediama store yegusoje zenne yebehwe na niama deda ye pa etimi edi ama yem Black Stars no se be omenya enough supporter omoni be ramo USA na bibia akoyera momone pempa committee ayatia omo ebo modi atonsa afa corporate Ghana so omobra emma mebo na pempa friend Ernest Henry na wakasa apomode di chichimu aba say ozi sa cross we no aban no kwantiment time so na de be hia no say ye benya corporate Ghana zen no companies out on aba beboa na ne makoye da mai na pimpa di ne common ediche.
The government alone cannot and should not bear the financial burden of this undertaking. The scale of investment required calls for a collective national effort. In this regard, the committee strongly aligns with the President's call for broad-based participation in the fundraising initiative. We therefore appeal to corporate Ghana, financial institutions, private sector actors, and indigenous business to act.
The lawyer Koma chairman and the other committee now, Mr. Henry Ernest Nobe, a pomodia di Eraman in a bois, ma Nemakuye Kama Paso, etimi Eddie Emoma, yet on seven a remedy amount, Yinfiona, Emer Club issues Kakra, Unzo Norwani, HMA, na Jazetima, ya form Swapon Fidelity, 18 Bakwa, Orwani, HMO, Ewa Division 1 na. Ejuma monso airborne eyadia ano edinye papa di no ro ni chemo amanfi East municipality a horomo mo ejuma nra enyanantie ze amenfi rural bank for na bomodin akọ donation area mo a 200,000 Ghana cedis omonso omonje na omonfa en support omo ho na enhwene mboa ma niamankuye kama pa entimi emfa emo na munkomo no na sere nsem no esi etie no na sere esi koye na pin pa no ejina mu ebo ejuma etimere manso upon Fidelity FC omo president anaze bono over sere ne city apin perfect doctor Prince Asma abomodi akasa fa ho aboyi nchemu ye nansoma amenfifo no ebomodi etu sa na mo no sei e no de ejae
200,000 Ghana cedis. This is Canada no billion. The man is speaking Fidelity. The non-family radio. I'm in the media
Abti amoye nkomo wa na eje pene course so upon Fidelity na ne onse paying Paul da amanfira bange wo mpatam na bomodin a na eze 200,000 Ghana cedis yenje yemfa entu ye na mboa ma bibibia enkoye kama penfa emomo a yere mu sem ne remeti na coach Masudi Dramani edin komeda fada Accra Sports Stadium yaka zen ne heart esam were fi UG Stadium aba be Rama Accra Sports Stadium na ne nkoma wadi no ne yeje pene na yahwe na yetimi akom na aboa manema akoyie pa etiniera mameze wia ye ba mo na nkasa bekum kama pedi ama yemfio ne yanko ama no ne izanze mrene ko na ere na nasma intercontinental playoff matches enra eje pene etimi so no na the World Cup qualifier Mexico, Canada, US 2026 enra result ye recordo ye no Bolivia shemino ema Suriname minor etimu bako New Caledonia and Shediama Jamaica etinia bomo bako or the highlight in it so now enjoy otumu zampa na a gamer na ano edem papa na the teams in there wa no ye hwe na ya peke na the final two no etimi enya no do no akọ na omo aboa ama bibia akoye kama pa so no etimi ede amawa emunsem no na ye bomo de etimi area down na atoto no akoye kama pa etimi ede amawo ti se sitie no qualification no aba ede ama wemu a na eze Jamaica ne Bolivia mina omo eko manima hihye no ede da ye pe etimi ede amawo na say na aba be ene DR Congo ebebo omaya from Jamaica or the final phase no and afi Iraq nso no any Bolivia and betimi edi abo eni nanra game back a course between New Caledonia and omaya from Jamaica it was a DR Congo mrantie no around one Bisaka and the mrantie no kokurama omo kokore game ni bi na over time omo ramo stadium no na ore DR Congo players no call for bojo omo so a na nya de keto akra sei and na feeling no esiete Dia no ye no ade koko rama na no edimpa na ra Bolivia game na omonso bo against Suriname na omo president FN Ricardo Paz mame Bolivia president no celebration on any ministers no after so omonso qualify no omo share dan kitwa bi musa and I know more me pacho onye we mame Bolivia president celebration no na say na no ministers no more ejomo Enti ano ye Bolivia mampinye friend Ricardo Paz Pereira na uzampa enra na nyanji sene man Bolivia erhena for the first time in so many years no edia World Cup no maba ababe ramu etimi ayejuma na after say when ne buy no ono a free place no on phone e wo dressing room no bo maba so do ma se nkaka kromodi o man ne kwa ka the final push no omonyo mo no mon komo ni si na mampanyini o modi nkomo
y aun siendo dueños del partido se supieron reponer, se supieron construir, entendieron los momentos. Qué grandeza selección. Yo les agradezco profundamente porque no habla el presidente de Bolivia, habla un boliviano más que es hincha de la selección. Somos la verde, no hay más nada.
LDS sa pepe ni sieti ano edi papa na sensam mame omo result and the next fixtures no na you ready final phase no said niama ebisi akọ ewo intercontinental World Cup playoff no emezo obi abompa is Africa ebetimi abomode enya na odo no na yenya the 10th media Congo na wababa be count to re series yetia na chese ehyiye papa ni nyina mu na ebo amane ma koyi kama da ma montini dia Congo ebebo the Reggae Boys na afi omaya ye form Iraq any Bolivia etini edi abweni nyame boa abenada sa pepe edisi etie ye koko ramo juwe fa de na amra and also eto dwano the World Cup playoff for wani chemo Europa matches a record ya no Turkey esheba koma Romania minor entimi anti sakano and afi Czech any Republic of Ireland give no endi 2-2 no na penalties aboa ama ni niama adida yi kama pa etimi edama Czech Republic minor Denmark ejo manaso boy kanai ama no Macedonia entimi anshimi na ili minor enso ejo manaso eche Northern Ireland ebom ekamienu a omo entimi anti 56 minutes no and Sandro Tonali enya the first goal na on the 80th minute no Moise Kean ebo won dey bi etimi kan Poland ebo mi no ema Albania minor enso etimi etimu bakwa na chese no so no na no edin papa na Slovakia ehye miensa ema Kosovo minor ebo mekanan Ukraine ehye ba koma Sweden so no ebo mekano mako miensa and afi Wales any Bosnia Herzegovina game no end day 1-1 penalties aboa ama Bosnia minor eko manima atoto no eda ye pretimi ye mo dieze no omonzo ore the final push no nesere niema esiete a omonzo banada matches ebe koso a ye the final 4 teams ebe qualify no your Bosnia Herzegovina omebo Eli Czech ebebo Denmark and a Kosovo bebo Turkey Sweden any Poland ebebo any nanra Kosovo RS omonzo first time omenya World Cup qualification no do any HMO Pristina no Kosovo kra after so mo win your game against Slovakia no say na feeling no esiete Until no you know Kosovo after say ne aka one game no mo so aya bakwasem kese na nra omo share Slovakia no zampa anije no ehye kama pe timi yere mo yenko ne yenko friend matches a eje peni etodwa or the Brazil game no ebe to sana wa enjoy Kaakyire 6Am no and the top line and nra etimi erama na no edin ye papa friend matches amra ye record ye no Puerto Rico hebo modern ebo kana magwa and shibina fi Aruba eshe kana Macau etimu bako Vietnam eshe mensama Bangladesh omonso no entimi anshibi na Tanzania anshibi Leicester minor ebo eka bako Moldova anshibi Lithuania ekobo mekamionu Cyprus anshibi Belarus minor ebo bako Georgia eshimi no ma Israel enso etimi eshimi no and afi Brazil transition bako ma France minor ekokobom eka mienu dietiene on the 32nd minute na Kylian Mbappe ebo modi enya the first goal ma France minor and 65th minute no Hugo Ikitiki ebo modi the second goal ni ka ho and Brema ebomodi a 78 minutes no onya consolation edema Brazil na mo 55 minutes no Adayo Upamecano ebomodi kokoje red card na chese na no edin papa yana afi Colombia etrase sheba ko ema Croatia man ekokobo mekamienu a na no edin papa Hon Arias ebomodi a second minute no onya first grade ma Colombia on the 6th minute na Luka Vuskovic enso ebomodi nya equalizer edema Croatia na for the 10th minute no Igor Matanovic enso esili goals edema Croatia emze Croatia for no ifulo ezanze ore omo matches no ne niema no omo ye na bibia de na kwama ni ye ne omo bebo nti no e wose ye hwe ne eboa mane makoye pere mo friend matches a eje peni bi ko so ahmachi anope no se ne tie chilishe kanan e ma Capo Verde etimumienu China meno ka say omo ne Curacao zo qualify for World Cup no China bo mo dia show mumienu a na jezo mo entimi entia ano edin ye papa ye di Abraham dia ma about 64 minutes sisi ano so no 49 minutes New Zealand en shebi Finland man no abomo bako matches ebeto aso no anopa ya 8:30 Solomon Island ebebo Bulgaria man no and Australia and Cameroon and ebebo ni 19 ya Venezuela ebebo Trinidad and Tobago Indonesia ebo St. Kitts and Nevis and afi Iran man no the bibia de dia 1 p.m. morning Nigeria and ebebo ni na 2 p.m. no Uzbekistan and so ebebo Gabon 3 p.m. Azerbaijan ebo St. Lucia and Kenya 4 p.m. ebo Estonia Russia 4:30 ebebo Nicaragua na 5 p.m. no Austria ebo Ghana Sam Recona Jordan ebo Costa Rica and Montenegro ebebo Andorra South Africa ebebo Panama Saudi Arabia 5:30 ebo Egypt minor 7 p.m. Greece ebebo Paraguay and Rwanda ebo Grenada na Georgia so no ebebo Guatemala England ebebo Uruguay Netherlands so no and Norway na ebebo ni na Switzerland so no ebe Germany so no Germany edi abo ni Spain ebebo Serbia 8 p.m. na 8:15 no Morocco na Ecuador na afi no na 11:15 na Madrid no Argentina and Mauritania minor and the ebebo ni na ye matches eni eje pene akoso na ye de wonsem no ewrametimi edi ama me the freelancers of England nra omo mo di aero from game eni omo no Uruguay de bebo ni no omo final training session no ekoso ewo Wembley do join na area the freelancers of England no era ne omo di ram no na omo gidi say it is coming home oza afi no omo ye omo na World Cup no omo gidi show na so na em say call up eba ye late call up na no edi ye Ben White Ben White, there's a 3 years, nya kwenya mbebo emfa ma England man no after so mo call tournament bia or complaining is or nyoki to person obafia ofi oba babewura no na ra Thomas Tuchel kokusha central for komodidie mu no and me as a coach and Ben White dey surprise here kakra na cheche mu dey ntia wasan to nsa after so many years oba ababo ejumeda ma England man no say
Made that decision deserves the opportunity to play for England at a World Cup.
Why do I think that? Because first of all, I think everyone deserves a second chance. Second, I don't know exactly what happened. I was also not 100% interested in that because I wanted to open a new page and a new book and a new opportunity. Once I asked Ben if he would be ready to play for me and for England, he straight away, without hesitation, said he would love that and he would love to come back.
Nanti ano ye command na wabomode etimi ere abo atujeboa mane makwera manti on kase ansa na otonsa etimi era friend na France game omo boy wo Tom Brady Stadium USA no era ne Oleyon Chouameni Madrid omo Medford no ere bi the World Cup no we the power first time awanya akwenya ababotia Brazil wa no de na be Canfa Stadium no see and also din nkomoche
this stadium. Texted him before the game to tell him that it was a pleasure for me to play in the stadium and yeah, great atmosphere, great fan base. That was dope. That was great.
And the more commodity that was great. Nez I don't know. I'm not a panra. Madrid players in the Shisho Moha. Eduardo Camavinga and Vinicius Junior after the game. Obercaso Munchia Bibiada. Eromoye. Monzo now what they are a movie Spain. Ababi Romo US in Adia. Ana Oma Kwakotna. One corner, Nina Muno, a Boaman and Maquere, after the game, Kylian Mbappe, and Sweden, Common, Team Mbappe in Common, on an MVP in a Quereman or Sine Yaje, match is sino, or the Aquada Bia Diason, Nizubina match with Yare, Asanya Biabo, Tina Quenanaba, no Baba Bijamana or Yejumana, or Gidisi and Nijisem Kessia, eko etimera mo no ankasa ne ho a ye de ho nsem no ye wuramu nso no etimera ma no a James Rodriguez so no Luka Modric aye Colombia against Croatia na ebze we so ye Brazil fans anra omukuku romo the Gillette Stadium na hwe dida no mo ye no wechi a kofo giri se World Cup we no ano be dem pa Eltia mo ye die je penny Roma ye don 7 Roma timi ede amani adia ti Modric nso ene James Rodriguez omo nyina former Real Madrid player now ze nei omo ehia omo exchange omo JC no bi na ze onia na ye fi ho ye nhia kra ze bibi e ko kama do zike kwa e fa so ja akwan no meso saa o na ne no me dia join is was nye hwe on city me dia penti no ye hwe ne nyene mbo amane man ko ye fa Malik Diouf I play with Jamwere ma West Ham United na Senegal player no and I didn't come afa Ramadan no then ne omon kramu form ye footballers no mo ya mfaso de de bro see and we didn't come on ache.
I think remember this day I learned a lot of things because if you are an athlete so you have to take care of your body. For me it's the best month like for Muslim. You have to pray every day, you have to make dua for not only for you but all the Muslim. Like we have to stay far from the haram and help the.
Eltia mo ye komani e Roma ye bomodena yetimi eri atuja kama peda Mount Malik Diouf no name no Senegal mu initiate omo players ni bi Mamadou Diakon obo edwuma de ma Club Brugge na Diakon no asabi akwa de ba be sai no eltia no na da so na afi Nobel Mendy ono so bo edwuma e de ma Rayo Vallecano ono so no omo initiate ni na this is the first time omo nya call up aba be ram yemre no yem for am pay me 3 pm ye be transfer na ya bomodena diaka erom kama peda wa medini abudi abibi nas executive producer na kan ya mano boma me ba ebe ram de mano pe ye call Daybreak Friday edition of eba any Maestro ne kechi diaka ebe to aso de amamo
akana no pay ye no ebebobo so ni nyina mu no o akwanya se o kira adwen bra o send a voice note, text message, WhatsApp message on 020 754 3637 050 020 754 3637. We are also live on Instagram, we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube, we are live on TikTok, Fache Television. On the X platform, we are. So at any point, baby you have an opportunity of watching us live. Kai said the Ubonkrata and Common, Beson Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics, Nafe Millennium Constructions, Wadaroma, and Adani Da was showing sen Emma Yadi the Ubonkrata and Common Ebrel. We begin this morning with the Daily Analyst. Anopay, if you have the Daily Analyst, let's go, and then you would have the opportunity of buying and reading the Duanwa Openo. So the Daily Analyst this morning gives us an indication of the trending stories as we have them. Parliament passes legal education bill. Ghana School of Law monopoly is broken, and court adjourns Oforiatta's trial to April 23rd. Minorities raising an alarm. In the other newspapers, the stories will be captured, and so we'll do a more detail of that one. Wuntumi challenges a no-case ruling, and Lordina Mahama supports the global child protection in digital age at Mrs. Trump's summit. But let's concentrate on Parliament passing the bill, the adjournment of Oforiatta's trial, and the minority raising alarm. Kaakyire.
For Daily Analyst, the Wokrata no near the Frasia and Opay Osha anymore. Wabama Yahudo Bebre na dear Edimo ye na Enfonino, one more atremuno, aye, enra, Ganam Rashet Bedefie, one masterna wako ye, na wapase bill la a legal education bill. Sakrata son shishanum Rashe Bejana say, one manam, eso, Edi Babe monopolia. Nanka Ghana School of Law for ewo nimfie bebre no afri ho ene sen one mo de krata so hihye abai no ebema kwan amasuapon ahodo a ewo Ghana nyina ya wo mo eye law adesua no se wokọ ho na wokọje ntitie ni wi a na hu nkohia se obesan akọ Ghana School of Law ansa na wakọ for exam ni age watum semranim ni enti sei se AKN University se Legon ba bia obekọ akoye law no ehwa na wusua wie na munyina mokọ akohia dan ba kumu akotro ba exam sa pepepe ena krata aso nhyehyɛ ya won maye ne nwrai no ekire enti won mo age atomu ama akoye enigisem e de ama student a wo opepasa daache won munyina bekọ akọje legal education e wo Ghana ha ehwo asem e wo Daily Analyst mu afei yera Oforiatta kane omen sikasam soafo nimfoni edasia ha ena wo kire se wo mo kotena na asem so nanso wasan atu asam no ahye April bosome da toso aduonu miensa 23rd April na won masan atoa asem nie no eso ewo eho na minority edom kuma wo Ghana mrahye bedwafie se daman mine ya say free God fills ho na kodi engineers and planners and someone etwetwea so kakra efri se won mo se ahyase no won raise alarm bi anche na nyumakuo bi ahyase eyi won mo ti se won koye bedin na won mo susu se nyuma no Ibrahim Mahama no na san ahyase enti se ne engineers and planners na wodin ye say Ibrahim Mahama dia yemfa kuntu na semfa nyuma foforo so emra no ma bedin ni bi na wo munya ensase dodo no antu so fuma gudie na so Ibrahim Mahama no anti enra wo mo so friends em trefo nhia mom emma ranking member ya wo lands one mo committee no so yewra amprachum wono ene kasa ya ensam de minority de bebre ena etudwa anopa Daily Analyst so apone eho bia wode.
We continue with the Daily Searchlight this morning, and it says, Wuntumi rattles ruling to open his defense minority to petition Shra Mohammed's private jet use and procurement concerns. National Petroleum Authority initiates steps to deliver quality petroleum products to consumers. These are stories on the front page, with Mohammed securing lasting legacy in legal education. The Daily Searchlight.
The Daily Searchlight, the Wokrata Anoba Anopaya, one also the Sama who do binomo enam. Legal education bill like Enra, a core Ganam Rashabeja Fie, Emma one year, one Jumano, na Daily Searchlight, de a home amanye be abba, and was a Penny John Dramani Mahama, born a homode, Nene, as you have for any badges and share for no abanahum. Na, was I share any more be one? What the amanye abba, some minority, and ran some trefoil share muna woman frey, or a set lawyer and prechum. Asante Mampom, Mikrom MP, one ena ujina wa waka say. Ena one must say, said the Nyama Ekeka Chrono, Mampeni Mahama, ye etiatia Ghana Mamra enim. If you say, we are Mampenia, as a set we use or mine one Casavia Mushaya or one idea to coin. Nasa who took Hana Kofa Jata, private jet, na de qua. Na unyanu or mine word in ye, conflict of interest to be ewo. Into a mobile bob civil society organizations are no. Na wamuna kabo mu atro at the Secretary Koto Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice. Charge in pennyfonim, so when you should more emphahon. And your private jet in Sensem Quam. Almost a procurement in Sensem minimum so air coswa. Ehia and Shishimunti, one more ever young word man pay Daily Searchlight. Abohon amanye. Now we share a haswa National Petroleum Authority. One more penny pa Yera Godwin. Eduji Kojo Tamaklu. Nimfoni eneda hai wase MPA 4 bo muhumodi enhyehyɛ pii no odi gu akwam ama atnaye ne dwumadi afa ne ntuma pɛfra emu baako ya edokomu ene sɛ wɔn mo betimi ede fango a ɛyɛ papa abre Ghana tmenfo na wotogu hyɛn mu a amfa wɔ haw bia amrewo eno nti ɛho nsɛm ɛna no pay Daily Searchlight edi abai.
Let's continue with the daily guide this morning. The legal education matter is captured. The minority accusation is also captured, but the three other stories, SML, Ghana Revenue Authority contract, OSP yet to serve Oforiata and Akori. The other story says 5 dead in Nkwanta clashes, police reinforce security. Untumi challenges order to defend Galamsey charges. The Daily Guide.
The Daily Guide, the Wokrata Anoba ene anopeya. What we work in Oforiata Anfoni Abayan and Sesum Nanosa, Nanina Efa Strategic Mobilization Limited, One Ghana Revenue Authority, SMLGRA deal Noa, OSP, Yerakisia Japan Ecofa, one Semba Yemen Nunti, will declare Oforiata wanted. Ma, a Drew baby was so a fugitive of the law near dear Ghana for himself. Now, same year did dear Drew Musek and Oforiata for Kaman on it. Yes, as I was ban obeying in Sembisano. One more chia na ye trying. Na Daily Guide say, one of dear, one who what dear mu ahuna waba man ye. Sir OSP. One far cratabia, Encoma, Ora, Oforiata, and Akori, ya obo quite do Ediafa SML, and GR deal no ehum. Na mania bia wade abanon so eye arahosem wase enkwanta. Menteme hwase ne penche biasi ama enipa num ena afemo ahwere won mo nkwa na prosifo ayere bambo mu dendenden se obia entime mfam ransha ne sem enye de wope chairman wontumi akonta mining ene samra boy nsensem ya ban ebo ne kwadu se watu galamsey in as much as say wotumi no concession no waye galamsey ya enam emra kwa so ntinsem no chairman wontumi ka se de kwadu no wo mabo afri aban lawyer pani atena ye nyina no what the submission of no case ekoye one man young to Monsieur open defense, and now one more court in some year copy munano, Daily Guide, Abohuamanie and pay.
Kai said Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics, and Afe Millennium Constructions at Daurma, and at the Ubonkrata and Common Yede Ebro. The Daily Graphic this morning, the biggest newspaper in our country, and the story is government set to issue local bonds with a photograph of the finance minister. World Bank and Ministry of Food and Agriculture work to unlock $75 million agric investment, and GPCC declares support for President Mohammed's stand on LGBTQ+. The Daily Graphic.
Daily Graphic, the Obokrata and Munina Bartime and Opay one what the Dr. Cassella to forcing or main for to some phone Abba. And I was say, now say na local bonds no. Asset tabobi edaso ya na empanimfo gu so etoto niema ni nyina yo my Ghana bosia ya na won mo abra ma niema eye abro won mo so ntine esese DDEP won mo hwe no oye ehon ntotoye sese de bosomfo ayipuma kwan mu ama niema ada ho free sabre ye kono enche aban ebehase na waye sa bosia ni nyina ho adwuma ewo my Ghana mu enu nti opese woni aban edidwa ewo sa kwan no eso a ene esika no wono ebeye ho adwuma kama na ebra so a oba betua wo de sa aban so ena epe kwan bi afa so akwa akobo bosia a wono tumi aye na ensi ho no watete na afei principal no ankasa no mfa so eba so wi a na wono ahase etua anti local bonds ho amane ewo Daily Graphic mu anopan na mampani John Dramani Mahama ene Lincoln University one month sense ya Lincoln yes say one more edi abodin ebe mampani na one more say twafa ho ba yes say one na
say ye bode ubon krata no nkomo ni yi a Millennium Construction say ka ho bi wadansie ho niema de won aso ye ene sesa wode wani kire in the last 15 years a proving track record it is our person oton asase o person oto asase a asembia ni ho na cruise bi megina ho na yenkasa nyawo de a ane Millennium Construction say ni nkomo se umpa asem wo Public Accounts Committee a ane Millennium Construction say nya adwuma nkrata asem nyina be ye fine e de amount mesraw opese otna gated community open 5-bedroom open story building Millennium Constructions ane woni nkomo na won to dan no ho sie nyina amount me kire say adansie hu dae so no osu wi a na wahwehwe Millennium Construction e kira kwan won wo Boshen Nayas Junction Boshen Nayas Junction na won edi nkomo wo a utie me no obetimi afre 0244274084 0244274084 say o hwe television nso de a ene numbers no guso a obetimi atro na won edi nkomo the daily gist giving us gist of stories running around. The big story says Ibrahim's diamond mine deal stinks. Minority heirs to shrug. 24-hour economy, 133 job formula in disarray. And no show at Ofuriata trial. These are stories. Kowa Sefua is speaking and he says he's worried that government has not given NYA enough cash. These are stories on the front page, the Daily Gist. Afia.
For the Daily Gist, the Obokrata also edibinam anopay na osha ni mwa wabama niya ahudu bebre kesepa noa ewa ni mono eye ora amprechum ya wano wodi minority animu enra ye ensemtrefo ishemo ene era Ibrahim Mahama engineers and planners penipa wano sunifoni edaho na diamond mine ensasi ya ho ena minority sisa contract ne pa de womu se bibi wom womote ase a enye yie tenra womo keka nsem bebre madru se wo kwachira age na mampanimfo aduedue eniema emu na wonu mahunu ena afei wo masade sobo oba mampani Mahama se wo ye aye family and friends government eno so eho amane enra ni nyina e wo sa German mine press conference a course wono emu na wo hwe de Obokrata no animu ebiemu a wase yera Eko Vincent Asefua tafo pankrono mrahye bedwanim ena enra wono so ne nsamtrafo kasa ye no wose District Assembly Common Fund ya aban echiche no ase baby a esese sika ni bi ekọ nyina na aban atena ye one de nani ewo so pa eye National Youth Employment Agency ho esese nka aban edi sika wura ho free se ho na Ghana mabunu ani daso wo wonum na betimi atoto niema ma Ghana mabunu anya adwuma ye na so aban yi nani wato NYA atena ye no ajeje mu sika bia nkoye na eha no papa ya no ode ho so bo obo mampani John Dramani Mahama ene Ghana aban osofo hwe sikasam so eka ho bie enra wode ni hyiamu ehhehye so a daily gist ede ho amane bi aba wasi Ewraka no Foriata ne trial no show eba nra ebra won mo ekotena asem no so na nkwan kosi baabia na Formula 133 one job 3 people 3 shifts and a daily gist to say adie enti ebeye ye ana plans ne ye ahyiagu dreams ne ye ahyiagu fi se 24-hour economy sa formula no womunya hu ye Ghana force ewo hen 133 no way daily gist
Afia mama nyina daily gist wona me no nni nkomo kakra wo say the honorable Amprechum ye member of parliament oh Mr. wa kanchen say me say akwanya no a omowo semra che adwumayefo omo wo niema bebre a omo nhia so omo bedi nkomo te say yan ayaka anya hwe if last week eba da my mind ho nkomo no ye hu nkrata bia eka say ye approve mine no e de ma EMP for ansana NDC aban no eba nti se eyampa saa enkomo no a oni ni nuanu di kire yen eso mfa so eyesen what I say enu ne di kan ena ukomra hye bedwamu a bibia om hia as information emprempren na yedema wo omo yeku a omo pass information act many production team no ye adwuma bi on KM ya tro akọ based on the information ne mra ewo ho they have given us time at any time bia no ya ne omu di nkuta ho because emra no ma ye ho kwan say information bia omu wo omu de be ma ye de esi omu ho kwan no ese so omu twro ho krata ma ye nti akoba ne sen ena mra hye bedwam. And you see, he's a former foreign affairs minister.
Yeah.
Into onim kwanya se ope and shisheye emra companies omo eye omo dia onim kwanya ye fasunya into so begina ye nim no ne yedi nkomo se aye sede omo an fa companies e na omo e de ko hye kuntuna ase eju one ye kasam sa kuntuna ase nkomo no wodi no wa hu se sa ne te ana afi no obekọ shira. You see, at a certain level we expect some progressive conversation.
Yeah.
What I say, da my nkomo no a wodi no adanse no ode kọ shira no ewen. Sometimes yeah kọ shira and there is a conflict of interest here. Mo can say ya ya sabio ye nim said ye nhihye ne mra ne te ye nim say agro na mudi o agro na mudi because we are member of parliament na say o pese ohu companies na ekoye no omo eye omo dia uko auditor general department any registrar general department you would have the documentation of course
almost a government and publish it
publishes anya then you have an opportunity of getting the information. To buy no, or say the mine tendering process no. Companies ba ku mienu miensen ya omo nso ko bidi bi no. Ye call registrar general of companies. Ye ko hwe ye no. Sa companies ni nyina e link to Ibrahim Mahama. No.
Na adansie kura.
Adansie ni kura mo de amanse ntwerofo.
Bo evidence.
Nti ye proceed on eno. Ne akohra say asemu asi. Na mo ba bedi nkomo te say de ye te dam ya se wo banteme to aba e de no.
As a class 1 for need nkomo.
No, we should increase the level of conversation ekos wo kuro ni mo. How can members of parliament come and be telling us there's conflict of interest here kohra with what evidence?
They don't have any evidence. As it stands, they don't have.
One when yes, I know yes, I want parliament to corner eyes will be a bit me a parliament no be an echo. A titruni and intini, and you don't come and I should be dreams of Uncle Jim or mine. Tis a more corner near my ha. Mummy and Incomo. ya na watwi mu na koko akuafo esu se sika no yentua na yete he eyese koko akuafo a won bedo koko na yebeto omu koko no yentua omu ka
Dabi.
nti omu sori ya omu koko afuo mu ho kodi nkomo so omu ni koko akuafo na gina no nti minority for no nte se koko akuafo yentua omu ka
omu ni mpa
ena eno nkomo hia omu bi
de hia omu
yeda omu ase
so omu so ha no maso
yeda omu ase
frefre kobo
koko akuafo se yentua omu ka sa brei ena nka munyina
enfamo
na munni nkomo no na yemfa omu sika no ma wo omu.
That's it.
What it was say, da mine.
Interest in your
Catch me and twas or yan twas out, but some call myself for frozen.
I said, now you're the 7 daily justice.
So let's pick the Ghanaian Times. The Ghanaian Times. And the story says government set out plan for local development as District Assembly Common Fund targets new funding streams. And President Mahama highlights key roles of private sector in agric transformation. The Ghanaian Times.
The Ghanaian Times, the Wokrata no, the Yefa and Anope Yemienu ya Mampani John Dramani Mahama, Nensra Shaya what they call Nobi Farms. And a Ghanaian Times, said, and I'm on 20 na said, Ghana Piedumano, se betimi apeja betum pong na emu atletre ya, and ya buying kwan a betumi a yenti or ma kwine. Ama private individuals one so any jik adwuma ho na one ma hye bibia no one mu nyina beka ho ama adwuma no etimi a transform na aye krabehye na wo hye ahanso a wose Ghana ban sen wo ba abeboa na wama empuntuo etimi asifom enkonkwaye nkura kase mu nko a na bibia yesenkran enti omo nam District Assembly Common Fund so and na one more sign ebepe kwan bia fa so abofoto na Common Fund ni mu ayedro na wode aboa mpotemu amamuo ene wo mpuntuo na etimi afa ne ntuma pefranti ebasa niam ahodo a ewon kran agencies ene ade no one mo ebetumi ayeye bi wo mansiri nkumankumanum na bibia ye omanfo ehwehwe ankane na nka esa wo fro ka tenemu a donhwere bebre no akodru nkran no anya bi na aben na niema akoyi nti mpuntuo no de won mo bubu na pepe amebi akoba bia na wo bia ensa akabi Ghanaian Time
na anopem komo ba ko a upeja tu mu megidi say again the minority should be speaking to it 24-hour economy in common emai
Formula 1 to 3
emai nti boya mrahye bedwafo a mo dwen yen a yaka ne ho na musi abanso na mu bisa no enhyehyeye tesen omuso ye de nhyehyeye aba okay mo de nhyehyeye aba ebrebe na ehye kwan be na mo fa so atoto no na emagunu no ehia adwuma eno de na mo di nyina ye nkomo de amaye
eno afenyo boso e wo parliament but ase enkomo ana wo mu di na wode no be fa mu no na mi nkunu ba bia wonam
se enra nkomo na no mu di na afenyo edi nkomo fufuru bi e de asembe bre no fi se legal education bill no ai buy se utie wa abonten a ebetre ne emam ama nkofo ho ahenhan wo ene ono oye lawyer ni nti oye lawyer ni no sa nkomo no ba na oyeye no ho se as ye ma akwanya ma nkofo dodo no anyam no onso ompene what ase ehun sunsanso beba nti eno de utie yoso aba mrahye bedwam yedi ho nkomo the vulnerable attorney general also keka sanze mi nyira na afi wakai say oye opposition leader just so pen nkomo foforo edi twam
oh yes smart oh
nti na wa be pie 24-hour economy and me that is what the opposition party should be doing because as a so mo ye niema e be ma ye kuroma no ye nya o mo so mfa so nti 24-hour economy no o ma ye ho mra na wi afi o mo roll out na ye hu se de nhyehyeye ne te me mete o ka kire me se DVL e run 24 hours bibisa me ho se ene kosi sen
angoso hwe
DVL run 24 hours a year but how does it increase employment
in our country
ye mudodo wo sen Enna ye be sorry anadwo say your license ewu. Nti ye ko DVL be 12 midnight. Ana 10 p.m. Nipa dodo was saying ena be kɔ hɔ. What am I saying? O can tell them say port office. You run it 24 hours. Sir. The question I ask is that into digitization so fast war.
Say agree kinyina 24-hour economy.
What you say? Into 24-hour economy ne ye ma can tell say na no ye ti krom hey. Ye ma me no adwuma na omo ye. They run shift 24 hours. Omo na omo ye into timber 24 hours. Na ye hwesini no. Ye ntimi nya bia na adwo nhwa. E ko revolt ya wia. Akɔhwɛ ye de. Kofoko disco anadwi. Ye ntimi nkobi. Ti weekend ne yakoye disco awia. Ni nyina sum no kura enwom kro no na ye namu. Nti business no wo ho. But omo rolling it out in a way increase employment because that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Nti say employment there, then productivity asem. Na ye kan. Eno na minority no emwa na emrem. Eno na ye tinchen be ka say omo ba free aban mu ba yi. Omo dwen ye ho. Omo hwese ye benya adwuma aye.
Omo kan ya asema.
Nti so omo ba se ye ma omo akwanya based on sa na ema we. Ebe ma omo akwanya. Na da mine obi afuru ni nua plane de sebe
ehun ya.
Na yeti kroma yi enye unu aka na abefuru hwan ka na abefuru
and ofa na anu ya wade no yesa posoro bi de wa bonte
some of these things munyai na munni nkomo a edim puntuo ba the issue about conflict of interest catch me nim boa me the issue about conflict of interest yemie phone line ma omo okay anope ya activate phone lines no nti was I twen mo calls no yebetimi e de nkomo na ye pese ye di no 020-633-4646 020-633-4646 and 020-633-4747 oba obetimi ne mampani edi nkomo kachi nkomo na ye di no there's a concern with conflict of interest. The question I ask is that because government communication minister Abeka said omo ena a fuel flight say eba so omo de nam na bibi to chema wo ho a omo na fa ho ka because omo be fa me car ni nua no wa be fa ma de na o kwa na tie no dwoa say wo mafre mi mfirifie say me pompe tie no say wo de nam na petrol san wo be ye ndi aban abeka kire yen say once a omu use ho maintenance any fuel a yedi begum ekoba ne ade ne de aban na efa ho ka but aban nko high plane no nti minorities ye nyom de you see enkomo a ewo krom ha e de asem ba ya omo antimi ankire omo die mu yie no ene say at the time Anana Danko Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, high private jet no. Na ye plane no, or how kakra wo. A chance ye no, na ye de ma. Nti I'm sure you heard Liberian president there no. E kwa nanim no, na ya ho odin e wo ye de anim no. E so te. Nti ye se ye dwen o man ne ho a, e se se mampani enya flighter. Eden beko na eden beba. So higher flight. Mfumso bia ni ho, but at the cost no or high no. And na concerns because per hour we are not going to be able to vote for it. At the time when the economic challenges of our country was way high. So the argument was not at the end was high flight. The cost of it,
the budget of it no.
What I said, the budget are not a dozen.
Not a son.
Enti omuma ye hu enkomo a omopese ye di okrom ha. Na the issue about conflict of interest there, I doubt whether I will stand the test of time. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Adam.
It's on catch you who was watch it. Now, yeah, any TV
You bet my friend of Ache, you bet in any and went to you radio station by.
Mesim penimfo na dawro ma omzo omo ye nhihye soronko ntie nche mo beto omo nka.
Okay. Auntie, and right now, friend.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Eti obi nso o ha ye nen bedi nkomo. Hello, good morning. Right. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Opani mi enti o. Mejuso. Good morning.
Morning.
Ah, yeah. Utie ne ho nko a o. Yebetimi akoye nim. Hello, good morning. All right. Obi ani so akachi ye ni nkomo no.
Enti asamu ne kan ye kana.
Yes, because open explanation. Government has given you an explanation.
Yeah.
And yenibi.
Yeah.
There's a report from the military that says that plane na ye wono. Mampeni de tukwanya. Enye. What's now parliament? More approval for the purchase of 2 presidential jets and other aircrafts.
Afe ne nam kwan so ba.
Eba. So what's your problem?
Aircraft no ebiaba. Yes, by the end of the year presidential flight ni mu baako ebeba. It say nkomo no omni ye di no. E dey nkomo. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay.
Enti say ade no ano ne omo pese omo hu Ghana ene say ebia Mampeni should rather use a chartered flight. Enye Ibrahim Mahamadia. Because ebia they think he's promoting Ibrahim Mahama ene Nejuma at the detriment of Ghana coffers or minim seni enkomo no minority for person o mudi abrakojo obi wa homa na so nti.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Openi down where the other man penny in casa.
Well, I is free kono well. Na any man penny ka say that who's you defend man penny o. Osi ezema o ka penny na say who defend man penny.
Hello.
Hello.
Me pacho enkomo na medina no pay emu ne wen na enye no kre.
Na emu di an so na mapo MPD kan enye no kra who defend here.
Senti na wo ba yi wadawroma na wa be ka say host de wo kan no ente sa say na tie.
Wo ye medre so tira medre.
Enye medel mesrew eye no kre ne ye ka wa ha. Iti asem na ya ka wa ha no. Se de MP ne kan ye no eno na ye no kra na wa ma ye hu. Enye medel ne se koko gina opposition achi. Medel ne se kan de ye nyina ye nim. Ne ye maka no eno na tie. Nti se wo nkomo foforo bi a eye no kra chen medel no a na wo de ato ye nim. Yesre wa.
Se o betena ho na o putu oba ne se ka che me se o bisa na se no onye a no man MP na ba te wo defend for one thing defend na MP. Yes sir.
There be. Men can't so defending the MP. Hey, on one MP amane say unim said the nhihye te a MP bia oba ode ne manfo di nkomo oba o mamane ne e course mrahye bedwam na ne manfo nso abona mane de asi ne de ha wo mo nti nkra me de ma menu aba ne say ohia ne MP a omo na mane say de ye hwehwe afiri ne honi ana no mfo nso o
no say who defending president no
there be asam na ye kan ye defending president asam a ye kan ne say MP no nkomo no a wodi no sebe ensu ewom no esuama me
nti o pa wani
aha nti to aso mi tie o wadaroma
because na me chene sia ewum se no krese krafosika akem mind and only adia van say MP before can right but who so ni here ye tie no say aban so na so ya say onye but odumia pray beko e de aba and dey say mistake dey ni
mpacho hello
mine na no o say oye mine mistake dey ni mine kono na ntumi ya e say omotwe na boss no
hello
I don't know the omunya mine ni
hello
ohene
okay te wutie mi amame nsamwa o ne adusua kakra me no mi edu betimi asua enkrata ba bonten a e kire se da man na ye ka ho asem no eye MPP aban mu ene ye sign krata de ma Ibrahim Mahama so onkoye da man ne no mpacho wate no ho asem
mate ho asem
na se wate no ho asem a na obi be kan kire o se John Mahama ene de man no ama Ibrahim Mahama ebesene wasum
already now
Mr. Ye ni nkomo na mfa ba bia se obi tin sa amitie
e ke dia tro mo wati
mitie
already answer about MPP for about ben mu no aboasma se kostopo oba bi no ye kostopo do
Mr. enkofa nkomo fufuro bia de ye nyina ye nim ne ye ni eno a da man no e na ama wo ne menya adwen di ye ni eno ho nkomo okay mpacho abujanfo amutie arope nkomo aye di no ye ka ne ye yate de ye nyina ye nim woni ye nya adwen ansa ehwe eno anti ne ye nyina ye wa ha hello good morning hello oh
hello
yes sir
good morning
good morning openi
Akome.
Adum no an ye denam.
Na me sham. Since someone says the program as another da me nya jimu program no pa. Na me sham. And the person decide your prayer no, your friend or the person decide say Ibrahim Ahmad no study onye Ghana here. Second question is say engineers and plans workers na mo omonya Ghana for ana. Argentina sometimes yama politics need to be a trimama and for where respectable person politics ejima for the regions because of there what school what be the 1% workers ejuma ba Ghana na ye Ghana for the deny engineers and plans are going contract that the contract is going on or the Ghana for the ejima mimi fitapa mini magia go from where of the amount among power cares for it is engineers and plans are part of the major about the program for you now come almost for us that you see and just say the contract and Ibrahim Mahama they take Ghana and Kupa the contract and man baba
hello
what are you telling us and people from Munya careful but part the much too no who can almost go more opposition just give me one policy and as the man at the back or more opposition waiting to fight it INDC you when form opposition, I'm fighting against UAP, I'm fighting against double tax, I'm fighting against Galamsey, I'm fighting against a lot of things here, I'm fighting against getting tax. More opposition, then I'm fighting.
All right. Yeah, that's anopay. Young for free food chat for anopay, ye din komo ewo Wesley College Institute, ye no ewo nkomodi enti yemfa offer for our chat. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Anaba.
Yes, sir.
Mbacho, because of the support this.
Mbacho,
Mamba Kokaya no, or ya dear pa. You go on for what braka. Na manka no the Nti, I Baba wa. Benya sani amana na benka na obabuwa Ghana. The second day. And this is one MPP for our Ben Wusa Coco Piapo, the Watcher not seven Chaya, Tanya, we non quano MPP Koyan, Sana Best of the call. The strong one, Tanya, my Yamin Shram.
Yeah, that's it. And okay, we shall for the phone in segment no SCH. Or Quenya say, or send a voice note, or send a text message, no WhatsApp message for brain 020 754 3637 what the ba ye be kenkan the SSC ye bono nso ye be bo amabusia for ye dan yen ho na ya basisia. Yati Jumakra Wodino Ase. Vincent Adade is the SRC organizer and Francis Ampon Opuku is the public relations officer. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are we?
We are blessed.
We thank God. So what exactly is happening tomorrow?
All right. Thank you very much, Daddy. So far, Wesley College of Education will be having our Mr. and Miss Akwaba 2026, God willing, tomorrow. And then the Akwaba program is a program that is always organized at the beginning of every semester. That's when we take our level 100 students, that's the freshmen. We organize the program to welcome them on campus. So that's the program. We are going to have it tomorrow.
Why would anybody have to be present?
Okay. All right. So far, colleges of education, I think we have 49 colleges of education in Ghana here. And then Wesley College, always we make sure that our program will be exceptional. So we are hoping for something great tomorrow. That's why we believe that everybody must be around tomorrow to experience this great session of the program.
What does this beauty pageant bring to us in terms of productivity? What does it do for those who participate and for those of us who would have to be there to watch or witness?
Thank you very much, Daddy. So the beauty pageant program is a platform that gives all contestants the opportunity to express themselves, showcase their talents and their God-given talent to the student populace and then the worldwide. So it helps contestants to express themselves. Some of them, sometimes they are not confident enough. But when the opportunity is given to them, it gives them, the mandate to express themselves on stage. So that is some of the qualities that I can say that the Mr. and Miss Akwaba brings to contestants.
Right. So what are you expecting from the contestants?
Okay. Thank you so much, Dad. We are expecting their confidence in the outcome, which is tomorrow, 26th year, 28th of evening. We are expecting their confidence and also their leadership skills. And they should be there to exhibit their talents. They should show up. That's what we are expecting from them.
What time is the program taking off?
Okay, exactly by 6 o'clock p.m. in the evening.
6 p.m. is the time. What are the benefits for those who would emerge winners?
Okay, so this year, as I said earlier, we are going to make it exceptional, and we are hoping that the things that we are going to give them will be educationally. They are going to benefit it for their academic life. So the winner is going to receive a laptop. Yes, a brand new laptop, and I promise everything will be done as I'm saying it here. And then every second semester we do pay our that's other charges. Other charges. That's a bill that management bring to all students to pay. So we are going to take 70% for the first runners, and then 50% for those who emerge the second runner-up. After that, winners will be embarking on some activity. We'll be going for tour, excursion, and the rest. Also, we will give the winner medals. Some will receive plaque, others will receive citation. And then all participants are going to receive a certificate of participation.
Wow, that's great.
Sure.
That's great.
Sure.
And so what are you telling everybody who is waiting to be there tomorrow?
Okay, so far, let me also invite all West Cooper, those who completed around 1990, 2000 up to date. We are inviting them tomorrow to also come and witness such a huge program, because tomorrow is going to be very, very interesting. Also, it's going to be very, very huge. Because back in the days, we reported around campus on 2024, which is 15th November. And in fact, we have not even experienced such program before. And if there were to be any Akaba program, they normally present them rice cooker and stuff. But in fact, we are also in education setting. So we are going to present them laptops and something is going to benefit them in their education. So we are pleading all West Coast students that if God willing, tomorrow evening, you should join us and also let us witness such an experience in a huge program.
What else are you adding?
Okay, before I will talk, I want to thank our Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Frank Owusu Ansa, and then the principal of Wesley College of Education, Dr. Kennedy Amialba. In fact, they have been very close to us throughout the organizing of this program. So what I would say is that, in fact, we are inviting all colleges around, our sister schools, St. Louis College of Education, Agogo, Kaakyire, and then all Mantech colleges around, that they should come and experience something. West School will be hit tomorrow, God willing. And I promise that the program will be exceptional. It's going to be a mega one. So we invite them to come and experience something great and something extraordinary.
Right. The abusuafo a mo agebre na mo hwe yen nuanom wo school, colleges of education, West School, na Wesley, na wode enkra no ebrɛn anope mo ahwe omo aka se ye boa ye de ahofe animu niema pa ewo mu no eboa ma school no nso akɔ anim nti wo mo to nsafre obi bia ɔkyena yebenya brɛ na yen yakɔ ye to nsafre so wo nso obeba abeso na wondwumadie no ebeye kra behwe na yatimi adi ho adanse ye da mo ase se mutie na mo hwe yen da ɔkyena momra na yina yenko dwumadie no ase yeda se mo bae abujanfo ye dan yen ho ye ba ye beto adwumadie no so. Anopay Mr. Tiasie say, Tiasie, just understand that when you have life, you have strength. And the only way you can make life impactful is to do what you have been able to learn. Tianopay, the yesuya, and Abidjafo Bois, Mayenso, Yeno Achebi. Gifted Icon Season 2. Gifted Icon Season 2. Ntuti Season 2, and now him say, ye Season 1, and this Season 2 no April. Season 1 no, ya crown it, and faswa wenya bebre. Ye ma wakwenya ma wonso, de wo muno. Amansan ehu, na wetimi enye sika nso afrimu. So Gifted Icon Season 2, the Street Crown Edition is live. The Street Crown Edition is live. And we are giving you that opportunity. Nti Kaakyire unua, obano, wasafo bano, usuku ni no, wahu se kasahare oyade, enyum tuo obone humode no. Kaakyire ne se Oma Fache Television. Yawo Bantama, yene Bantama Presby, ena ehwe animu. Yene Absa, ewo the same building mu. Oba, picking a form, fail na fe, wayene registration na nesa. Yabema na kwenya, ama kasahare, ene nyum tuo adomwa chede no a owo no. Eso abamfa so ama. Na nkunimdie ba na fa, na wasi yeyo kwanso alo. So tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a family member, a classmate, your church member, that we are giving that person an opportunity. If you can rap, if you can sing, we are giving you that opportunity. Gifted Icon Season 2, Street Crown Edition, come to Bantama. That's where we are located. We are opposite Bantama Presby Church. We are in the same building with APSA. You can call us for any other detail. The numbers are rolling. But for those of you who are listening, 0550-772113, 0550-772113. Gifted Icon Season 2. That's the opportunity. I don't pay. My country say do fiada. Almost you tufo, but the you tufu fi say joa there say shia na ye to abraboso. This all my nkwa na my ahoden a as say pem koye anim. And so your relationship matter. And plan no awotwe no. As I said them fa so brɛw. Aware na awoware no. As I said them fa so brɛw. Oni obi na ye adwuma wa adwuma mu. Kwan bɛn na mo mienu. Munkuta hodie no sen na tie. Se munkuta hodie nya emmoa ma adwuma enkoso na mfa so emma. Efidua a woti mu no. Ebia wo de wonya nkotena wa awufie. Nti one nipa ena ete baabi a wote no. Omunye wabusuafo. But only omunete. Nti kwan be na mbefa so a mobetena ede asomdwe beba na de nka nkro nso ebeba wo dada brabom. Eno na yetena asifia de bia ye hwese mpanimfo a wasua ho ade nyame ama won sa adom akyede no wom ne yembeche ye wom nim na won so wasua bibia afirimu na wo de abo wo de anopai ohema a champion Mrs. Ohema a champion a business woman anopai o ha o Kristo ni mapa eni wamfa nka ho na nkyiremu no aye bebre opani John akwasi amponsa sika ehun totoye adwadie hu nkomo no se wo haw bia wo penkyiremu bia na wo ne nkyɛn a onyira akwan eno achi emofra ho asɛm hia no nti ogyebre tena ase tro nwoma nkrata edema mofra. So he's also a writer and a publisher. In fact, he's the CEO of Brilliant Publications. Anopay ye dwumadie mu ye friend Book of Nature. To say nature no enso enwo ne nwoma a o kire ye nkwan ye fa so a ebebo ye mbra wa setena ye boimu. Nti anopay wo ha o kan ye hom ye de dwumadie ne bra. The one and only Reverend Inshira Adujamfi, who is a musician and a counselor, is also with us. We'll be joining you in a moment. Na yedin komono na anopay. Ansa na yebehye dwumadie no ase no. Me pese me ka kire obi bia enne. Opeba ewa aware mu. Se onkoso anya gidie se nyame beye. Obi bia opeba ewa aware mu no. Me pese me ka kire nse mana ba mu. onko so anya gidie wo nyame mu se ne de ne nsa ebeka anopa ye nkomo a ye di efa awo ene mma ho na ye bisa se okotwero mu a osi nyame na de ma nti ye bebisa se ono na de ma de a se ne nipa ware na omunya ba enisa asem bi asi ba menu mienu nim se nipa mienu ware na omunya ba asem si anopa ye bebisa aden na sesa asem si na se emma no eye won a waware no e na e determine dia ye bebisa se eye oba no na decide ma dodo a eseso omo wo eye bema na sese decide emma dodo a eseso omo wo ana eye nipa mienu no a omo aware no e na be decide se ye pese ye wo mma sei na emma no kra ebre ben e na ye be chance na ya wo mma no anopa nkomo a ye gibre na ye ne nyina ye di no megidi ye se enkomo yi ba bia wote no either so wo experience ana se wakosua bibi wo ho obetimi de aboa ye nkomo yi ebra wo send ye voice note text message and WhatsApp message on 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 benimfo memo ache
ya eja
megidi za mo ho ye
nyame adom Kojo
Madam Waza
Kojo
se bibia de yi
nyame adom
enti book of nature
yeah
emma why na dem
yo Kojo said ya wokan ye no odi kan no book of nature na book of nature mu de yes all things being equal no oba bia eye fruitful e kire se oba ewo book of nature mu no so oni be menya hia ne bibia nsi dia ewo so wo na book of nature kasem no o bibia ofre no error factor no ni se bibi betimi asi ama oba nenka ewo se binyame abodie mu no otimi wo no etimi sikwan ema ontimi enwo sa factors yi bia book of nature enotie eye sebe enipemu hunam kwema kwansidie enti nipa hunam kwema kwansidie ni bi etimi kowie bema no ene ma no we say bema no wo ye sperm giver eye sperm a ewo bema mu no se koka oba no ege ho a elidi to eba na patterns ade a yehwe ewo book of nature mu pa obi bebusa say patterns ene de efri say ewiase sha ase of Kojo ebesi ne no se wo de rate a enipa wo anase nipa kwa aware a wanwo a eye lesser than rate a enipa kwa aware a owo ene mwadi nyina eyepe ubetimi ayi emwa 100 ubenya 10% a entime nwo so ye oba so ye bema wode be nipa fam so a book of nature mu no uyi nipa 100 a ubetimi anya 90% a eye fertile to give birth enti uba book of nature mu a nature na nkasa no de ye no ye mfre no say god ye mfre no energy bi energy ya begu ha enti energy na ye free mu eba ye no ne nhihye ye mu no so oba any bema shia there is a greater chance of success for childbirth enti ye kan sa ne ye pa kire say book of nature admit say se bema ne oba shiam efa edi agoro wo mpanyimfo mo nim ekwan so a sa agoro no se oba no nuru ni cycle a eni se wo a Kojo nse oba ohi in the book of nature mu no nye brebia na otime wo ye wo baabi wo ni cycle 30 or 28 days no mu a edura onwo one ni dakora eba entime ma ene ye wo baabi a wo ye very fertile to the extent say odo ho kano na unsuo so ano odin a e book of nature mu no oba bia ebewo enti one nature ne maba na nature no energy amabo so yi no obi so be frɛ energy no nyankopon enti nature say sa energy no infinite energy no ekogina ho ma nyankopon dia then you interpret say nyame enhyehyeye mu no enipa bia se nye bibi ne besi ukwan a be ma ne oba ahia na oba no ewo ne fertile period a eba ebetimi apie e de afrim. That is one aspect by way of introduction with respect to the question of who gives children. Now, yenya beti ye ho ase say ye awarefo a ansa na ye betimi e decide hwan ena e what to me another the power to decide Emma e was ye wo any madodo a e was ye wo
Jina no so na me komra
yo
ohema wo jitum se eye de obo ade ena emamba
yo anope de mechia ya hwefo nyina menya code kakra nti mikasa no mikasa ase rehwenabo yo mejitum ekwai bi so aware ne awo no meka de say akwai say ye plan say we are going on a road trip ibetimi a plan oh eja kwadwo Easter ye beko kwa ye kwa Highland Cruiser ene ne ha ebeko ma ka ne ho de ebe de
nyame kasafa mu pa no
enti baby aye ko hye aye tinamu de ye nyansa mu de ya plan awie but from Kumasi to Kwawu no whatever will happen within our journey no we have no control over it car no kwa ide ye ho to so no betimi asa e okwam e betimi kwa nya accident bibia betimi esi but to us no ye kwakwawu and in our minds we must get there successfully enti aware mu ni de ya ware ye adwene mma no ho se ye bewo but the factors that will make your plans ni nyina to come into reality no nyame.
I see. Say o santi ase no dia na che say a Christopher e ware wia se omo bewo ana omo won eni omo nsem
enye se eni omo nsem e wo omo nsem because se be mo ware wie kura no awo no se mo bewo bra mo bewo madodo a mo bewo no you need to plan. There should be a plan enti da me de example be share say ye tu kwan ye de ye si ye kwa kodu but ye be si wo kwan ni finfin de ye nim bibia ti aware mu na ye Christopher ni aware ye de ye ware nyina nim si ye ware awie na mma bia ye den aba but unfortunately anything can happen anything that happen no e ho ni asem
no insha ma chimbio
yeah me
netizen hey na me unia on okay
me say abia dia na betima
yeah ja o person wo
say dia blame pa na betima
o person wo
you can't marry me
can't breast me
Zawaza zochro to wa my friend witnesses.
That's right.
Because kids will be best you.
That's right.
But some of me, yeah, die who I say. Baby, I will feel bad and me come baby, I will feel fair say, ye Christo ni nkwana I was a soft. Nti Emma. Nyame na dema. Masimo edikano.
What kind a tronoa? Psalm 127, the verse of 3. Or say children are a gift from God. Yemfa news or the twas on your back actually. Or say more fry a chedi or no yankopon dema. Then she say ye mono free a body and fitty as ye mono. No, I she say, sa chedi no or the amenipa into a trusted the woman with the next generation or a brand nipa a share sin. And take the kind, Majia to say, and Mac dear. Nyankopon de my sons a Bible aka according to Psalm 127, the verse of 3, was say children are a gift from God. Inti nyame eneche on edema. San say eya chedi inti na hunu say edin bi wo Bible mo te say Sarah, Hannah, Jacob, Rachel. Nyame na edema but woni bremu no odema wa bra onim se wasiesi wawie. Acha wa hu ko na media na say aha nti me feel say eye nyankopon na edema nti the divine aspect no ehia pa but also no anasa me nyesu but I mean so however or the two many the can my body emfiti ase ne sense of boy and say ne su ene ne seso nti two me no or see ye co-creators with him nti we di kan the sa two me no ama me ne oba bia wotie me bia nti edi kan no nyame ne dema na toso me nipa no so no ye wo effort a wo so put in a say be me kwa me ntumi nyame ne dema but say nye marriage ye ne bi wo look one ne dia na che say eye den ye wo se be ma ne oba nya nhyiamu e wo se dwumadie bi koso ansana sabotage na timi abem nti edi kan nyame na dema na etoso me no oni nipa enkomodie esipia sa achede na tumi si.
Okay. Mumu bia betimi answer me question so that say nipa mienu ware na eba emai na enye any medical issue yen ka se nyame decide se obema omo ba nti no omo nya bia na mumu bia betimi answer question we yawa
Ma question e bi.
Okay. Se nipa mienu ehia waware mu na eba mai but enye health issue ye betimi aka se nyame en decide so obema omo ba nti no omo nya bi mumu bia betimi answer question
The kind ya me ma dwene kire me wo ho ne say ye ha Bible mu a amaye instances bebre Jacob ko ware Rachel na ni nua Leah odi kan ware no edi kan no na ompe no but ye de ne adada nti ye de ne ma no but ono a ompe no e wo ma bebre wo ebra no opemu de ma no me ka oba no asem ena okware de odo no nso no de odo no no momu no entumi mma no de wope enti no hunu se na che se ade no the divine will wo mu ne so acha what them because naturally oba bia no nyame man na womb I no na differentiate ye ne bema oba womb a wo and the differentiate between the man and the woman and you will be there automatically naturally you should say only any health issue bia wo mu dia then it means that naturally there should be production and I say we are fertile to produce me can say and I told you say a man so dia na che say nyame emfa ma sense or say e ya chede or the ma eju no say de no ompa chede no ne nsa kan ena de no ope no so no ne nsa anka but ebra nyame bremu say okay kan cho no so oha ni kura ma Jacob bie na no ka say na me mama na pasa me na me mana oba no de na dwene mo na bia women out of desperation you know we to me ye nyama bebre to me force me ma no say omunye bibi but say onam no mo ye okay in terms of my health mo ye okay na sabi enam susu no mo to me eno mo hoda wa bra ebra wo se muhia pacho wa hu de mention na say ebra wo se muhia me kase wa bra oba no ovulate a naturally divinely nyamia process say sabre we say seed bia be si twa mu pe ebetimi agerminate. It is a brand so some to me intentional wo na still emfadia na che say hunu say eja o de ma no onya mfa ma o ma ne brem no etwa na me ata say bra ha na etwen ye no ne brem no no agema eyamfa Mary so nya mfa to ho no wompe naturally the process no enya de betimi aye possible because no hunu be mada but the divine will through the Holy Spirit was able to achieve that enam so ma yenya Christo yeguso ayedi na chintime de madwen kire wo ho na se me feel say the divine aspect of it or the divine will of it no supersede nipa hoden
ohima obezo yi anu ana
Oh, kakra meka ne say nyame etoda nyame etwen niema so de hye ne ho animonyam. Oh, say Hannah, me am te he kwa me de Hannah.
Hey, Master, any Master
Safa
no.
pepe. Oh, say Usha Hannah nkasa ne barrenness no, it was intentional by God. Na nyame pese Hannah fa bibi mu. Na onu nyame animonyam ye den ededi. Ti sometimes say worry na eba mai in the Christian aspect. I would say eya ye ntwen. Toda ye di ye ahoɔden ne ye nim die ye ne ba bebre dodo. Minim yonku bi a awareɛ mu awo sem ne niema opere koye IVF. Nka se nye eye se bibi no nam so anyama. Asa na nyame bremu kwa na nko de bema no. Wo ye ba miensa. Ede no anye sika. Ba echi a oka se ma bremi nye biem. That moment no na naturally onyem ti me wo triplets. But that time and all your IVF upon IVF no. Now it was human pressure. She was putting pressure upon herself. Say, "Ma worry, 6 years, 7 years, because of the society we are in. Everything people are ready to. So, no worry, no be cry. No be to me share program. Say, no, I was saying that kind of question. Ya dibi or say Africa, Ghana, we are seeing ye jai. Question will be so be a didi atem. Nipa mo hu ona ho ye say mo was saying tis won hu ye ho na answer bay na nipa num no won kan kire ma me hu yo ana ma me bi mai. So I believe say abotre here say nya abotre a in God's own time, if there is nothing wrong, say the my sister Ikai ya ebi wo ho na bibi wo ho
Acho me Master.
you are so konofo ebi wo ha na bibi wo ho but sa de na wo ho no and be a prevent ya, that's fine. Say be any ho. Now medically be okay ya. God works with time.
Book of Nature. Book of Nature muno muaye na modemaye.
Our book of nature no ye can say some misfortunes are blessings in disguise. Obrana ye bono anase jungle hono. Enye me be happy na yemfie ni ehun. Na the energy of nature dono no ben no. Enye me bi a eto no bi ne se. Obi wura aware mu na aware owura mu no. Ekoba se onyaba. Kojo, in the book of nature no, the energy of nature burn no pa no. What share obstacles be on abrabum to counter the decisions be. In the first place, of a kojo bia nim say our real sources nyina gina consumption so. And a consumption nyina so gina income so. Enti ebia in the book of nature no, ya bo or the four. Okojo empanyinfo ka kasa bi say some people are born great. Others achieve greatness. And others have greatness trusted unto them. And say enkrofo bi wo ho a ya bo wona de four. Enkrofo bia so timi nam nwoma sua ene won modern boso etimi be ye adefo. Ena nkrofo bi so wo ho a ye de adom no eche won on the way of life. Enti se koba se wo energy no mu no, se wo energy ni ye nipa kese a, then what the equation is saying is say liability and asset enyepe. Because your income is coming to, your children are coming to depend on your income. Enti se nyame bo will say, ube move away from financial stability to financial freedom. And you may be sabiti ni ato ama wa wonte mu atete pa. If you say, over book of nature mua, ye were patterns of birth. Now okay history now sample data. Of a kojo beba be hunu se esikafuo akesifuo paa no wono mu ntaa ngododo na wo a omuntaa ngododo no neni nyina na ye intentional ebi wo ho a problems bi te se mintime ngo nanso emfiri oba no emfiri bema no enye firi die to be kom no na nature's energy work within se me fa minua be ya semo kan ya example a wo so ye IV hwan nyina IVF of akojo amfa se ni pay se mi nsura then time ne capital stock eye sika na oni ne kunu ewo baby a won financial go koka anytime a wo triplets do mumusa no mame say financially no increase times 3 Mupa munya mo research enko find out say sabra no oni ba na ni sika 70 say time unya ba no nature ebe endow with what it takes to build a better future and ensure the well-being of such children. In the book of nature muno se ekotu sa emo abemu nyadai emu. In the book of nature emrebi ye juma. Nothing happens to you, everything happens for you.
Nothing happens
to you,
everything
happens for you. Se wo de sa ade ni shew ti ma obehu se de betu bia no eye ni yie yobu nti na ato enti se ko ba se wa ware enka wo de unya ya unsusu ye mu no se bi ka unya ba wo pe atanti e wo mere bi mu nanso bi asi wanya sa ba no wo time na wo wasusu se ubenya bana yese it is happening for your good. Enti eman enumnu meye misfortune mount. Nemum see the benefit of that opportunity. Ofakojo awomu nsem no ebi target oba health. Na ebi ana book of nature mu no will health enye stable to bear a child for 9 months. E wo se BBC na sa kwansidie no firi ho. Ofakojo ye wo patterns bebre wo book of nature mu a ema bebre afefro kama akwa wo so wa ma akwada ma ifri say na the condition underlying condition of health be ama aye difficult amani se obewo na opre ne ho na wan hwe ni energy na nimu nti no wonu de ne peye de wo so oye ebe wi ase no olusu no ho elusu ne ba no ope enti ma ho kwan ma natural process enye adwuma e wo life se eto wa fa ne sa se go man fa da kurate wo
asan wo man fa da
no there be me dey can say said me dey shim kran you me nka say roman father me say roman father kurate wo woni ba on fa ba enti se wo te kwa ebi wo wa ofakojo asema ye kanisa no menim bia wo maku omu enti na me ni abre because ye wo hase e motivated dipa me say nothing happens to you, everything happens for your good. Enti se wunya ba e mane how hihye usikasem hihye planning wo short term any wo long term goals na mo de muntu anamon e se eba no epiemo eye sebe aware mu mfaso a eye biological na in the book of nature mu no say ye be friend no success ya ene na de ye pa che ni say genetics enipa hunam kwa no miamponsa me wo hei e wo say me di de wo bi mu eye mi nipasu ekwanya me fa so ye ma de ewura obemu na me konya me seso enti we degree na oba esu kakra be ma su kakra na afomu akwada enti biological sources in the book of nature ni say yetimi de a replica of us atuiase enti ye breed no entre timi wukwa ni mui another form of me exists menya me so dipa bebre Ofa Kojo be share o structure ne nipa ban a o de te hɔ a menya height yi bi enti ekoba se ebi a mimi susu yebnu ka me pa kro wo tentiri ni ade a enya me choice bu no wo behu se mehwe wo ba a wo wasere me
na san ka betumi akokwadwa abusuan akope ba
oh tell me can ba say genetics oba o wasere me na busuan bia mu no ukọ na onya nipa 3 no mo wo a e kire se onanananom generationally no onum kura saa gene so on fa Kojo enti se bre no sonko ade a ebeba me de me je saa de ni di because in book of nature no ye kasa ye the patterns na kasa eniema sisi ena eniema na sisi no so no ebre so a wo behu se de me kan no eya ampa
mame enhwe emfi bebia mo adi mu nkomo ya bedui samatem ase de anache se nyame na de ma ti so mfa wo de ma wa enam kwan mu a eba book of nature say omfa wo de ma wa de kire ne se se usiesie wo ho fi se de ode bre wo no uhia ho ahoden nti de na oni bi no a onya triplet no se omo aboa ne ho a triplets no e de ohaw ebebre no course nti na ho boaboa ene de triplets no beba omuhwem ene nhira esese eba uguso a wo hwen wo fache television Daybreak Jumadi na ye de ebre wa no pay Mrs. Ohema Champon e wo ha Reverend Mrs. Nhira Ebijamfi Mr. Amponsa empanimfo mi ensen waggebra no pay wo boa ema relationship ho nkomo no ye de ebre adwumaku a won ason ya ase ebremu AD Auto Car Rentals AD Auto Car Rentals say se wo bedu asante mantam na ope why ready frɛ won beba na won de waye de wo pese wo ye baabi a wo pese wo kubia won de wo bekɔ the comfort of the vehicle the cars top notch you are comprehensively insured. Comprehensively, you are insured. Inti say only AD Auto Car Rentals enamwa. Utimi da ma wakoma to yemfi say asem bia nsi. Baby bia opese okobia. Ti wa bedu asante, ese se okọ western, ese se okọ central, ese se okọ brun ene na hafo. Eni AD Auto Car Rentals eni nkomo na wo mefaw na wo mfaw enko. Wonantie mu nyina okumasi krodua mu AD Auto Car Rentals edo obekọ won de obeba na yesa o ya ne se wo fa telephone na ofre won na aka krom se ma bedu airport na mehiam mirikaso ententem so ahobrasie mu AD Auto Car Rentals beba na ba bibia wo pese okobia no won de wakọ na won de waba e wa asumdwe mu. All you need to do is to give them a call. One will come say airport runabout, or ben DVL, any children's home. It said they no okay. Just a call away. AD Auto Car Rentals. The numbers are on their screen rolling. But some of you are listening, even though you are supposed to be watching. And so 0244 063391. 0244 063391. And our 0266 439327. 0266439327. AD Auto Car Rentals Adarom and Ofen Yade Ebro. Nti Insha, Mame Ensha Simfro, having established that Nyamene Dema on Fama wa Koswa Train no de Bemao. Now we come to the human aspect of it. Nti Mua Ware. How many children you would have? Boy, girl, this uncle money. Why they determine? Is it the man? Is it the woman? Or the two of you?
That's it. Yeah, worried. I mean, him say, agreement. We have become a team. So, Genesis 2:24. See, and the two became one flesh. They were naked and unashamed. They became one flesh. They say, one flesh, not just say, number. Adwinimu psychologically, emotionally, yabeye honam baako say we are there to complement each other, to decide together, to make the team work. Team working because we share the football pitch and nipa a ball wo nipa obika 22 people chasing one ball. Obia go ne say ye pese ye kwhye nti we nim say me ba ma we player will be play selfish bia no who say onya problem e cause problem for the whole team nti team work na ye me ye decide say ye ben akwajo ma me fa mabrabo nye mfato kakra me see so a me ne me kunu ye ware ye no fortunately or unfortunately, my news are based on the context. I made in common printing and make us say, you worry, you know, and you ordaining into full-time ministry. And you know, we went through a lot. Not one of the challenges was the miscarriages. Within a year, I had 5 miscarriages. Afebako, 1 year. That should tell you how fertile I was. Say me botra kra no a metimi afefru but the niema na go process na ade na wo say go through no na and to me go through why because of the system no na ma betom the pressure na niema na e to body ne so menim say what in common na me apart from the spiritual aspect the physical aspect and who komo so na me and it thought that we attribute everything to your friend is say witches, your friend is say sign, but now physically no one kasa won't take good care intentionally of your system. Say oba fair fro fra. So when you're a good gynecologist crowd, who fair fro no you must see him. No bet you me actually will say ebia enye gidigidi. Enye say bakwajo nyame child ye no sa ebra the first baby no ejina ene nyame no adom me say obema me adom ma metimi akare no afa time boso me nkro na son ye no my system was so strong so tough for say de bia na just say mama force labor which should tell you say nyin say no me de ne de from day 1 to 10 no unhu me say my mreda kwajo wan nkomo no amini unhu me say my mreda I was tough, I was strong. So every of my pregnancy, apart from my 3rd child, most of that I have to go through induction. So yeah, for so the baby because almost do many work system new one kasa who say a higher kama because say ahodi no wo ho enti say only me na wo ho na bia mene mas system nchen na mas hana na ono afefro yin na afefro ni atifie ba akoma the possibility say obeka say bia o kwadwofo no ye high menim say what in common because ono the system no ye different from me there so just as no two relationship are same sana no two women are same yeah back but in terms of yen mean say money emu ahode ni ye health no obia dey ye different Kojo obia dey ye different enti no me kunu hu say anasa ye tena ase hu no say me system no say dey esi eden no and ye kasa ye dey say ye content cry beko but Kojo mo fra no sha ase say ba ne ehwe ahoden a squad no no mo dey ba ne hu no say ya anya ntuma decide ya anya intentional with mo fra no a on betimi ama ye pressure.
So when you set out to give birth na mo aka kire mo ho se ye bewu mienu miensa anan ansa na mo sha ase
oh yeah sha ase ene de say ye didi ho nkomo good relationship bia no must think ahead ti ye di kan di nkomo say production no a part of your friend say and say men can say awo aware mu nhira ene awo men can say enti say nyame adom na ye decide say ye be remu dia na just san nkomo no na wo say ye nti ye decide ye mene mekunu say na ye pese ye wo ye pese ye wo mienu ye pese ye wo miensa
but o mo maye say
biologically me wo 4
okay nti sa 9 mo ka kire mo ho say mo be wo 9
ye ka kire ye ho say ye be wo nsia
okay
ene nti na me nkomodie ne na me ka say ye hwe ahoden ankwala ne de ba no ene me ka na mo pese mo de ye tuo no ne ehunu say ojo insiano and family.
I see.
Because say yeah intentionally
So
say
you had
decided,
4 miscarriages before the first
five
child.
before the
5
first,
miscarriages
before
before
the
the first one.
Yes.
This is unya ni nyina de a nka 6 no.
Saben is a sian come over 11
There been cabo.
Cabo Kojo.
5 miscarriages plus 4.
Okay.
9.
The reason 5 was in a year. So
In a year, so
yes.
Okay.
But one was saying, "Comodian no should." And some will be interested in my life, so come on.
No, but at least for now,
yes.
The decision to give birth was the two of you.
Was the two of you. And but I don't want to say. That is why I ana ye be ware was ye di nkomo bebre no. Sabi mama yem fanye enna nkwama enna no nya yem focus. Me ka be si asem bi so say. Me cancel couple bi na omo kwa aware enum no. Ye di kan ka che mo say mo nkoye mo blood group test for say ye be hunu ye nim say AS ne friends AS no ha na wo SS. Say yes, me no the SS me one. Yes.
And open me my own family call health move. Enye me area.
Say science teacher we are chenya but you be funny. And you all say you share omo blood group no omo di information about nurse ye hu say omo mienu no emfa moja mu no emfa akoma no mbe so mje say akoma no fa but moja no mfa. And we cancel them say omo nyai. Now, why would him Ghana for Christopher ne religion? De bia ni papa said, ye had nyame wa bre nyame adi kan maye the reasoning ability. Oba ne ka chem se be ma ne say omu kowura ware animu a omu be bompa ya ma nyame asesa blood group no. Omu kodru mu no omu pa
they went ahead to marry.
Oh yes, they went ahead. Ama kwajo oma wo abofra acha bosome mienu bia na just abafa no hospital. Na no me call confirm noche na say na busuan num bi abusuafo ni bi homfa omuna. Me call e na me do records ho no na akwala abranche kiti bi o te record one of the attendants nanim na oni abofra ni di nkomo no obisa no wote he chese abofra to me no I was surprised to see abofra keto obi anka no ho no kwa ba hospital. Enti abofra no sorry call ye na me bisa lady no attend to abofra ne said akwala no ye hwan oni obi no se da bi oye SS na ne ma me de na ba hospital ma akwala no ahunu said your system netie onim time e wo so ba hospital enti ma me no agya no hokọ krom enti akwala na hye ne uniform enti wo ba ya ne attend and this child I asked you say akwala no 11 years na ne ho nkete enti me kwa me ho minim say bia 6 years ana 5 years and ebia wo be kom no say bia say nya ignorance na oba tan ni nim say bia blood groups no ana sa awofo ni nim say enhia na so wo nim say no ma de ne tie no mo kọ wa abofra no a kwajo na cha say o ma amwa abofra no ne yen a abofra na betu yen no ma amwa ye meaning say miraculously ebi no mo je nyema ni di yes I can't stop you from believing but yen no say yemie no oba ne be ma ne say ye koware a ansa ne ye bedwene emma ye be wo ho no kwajo yeni kan ni sa blood group ne honkomo se si obi okro obekọ we na busan so blood group yes ekura wonim and so sad and so say omo be ware na sa bre no wo person odo omo go through the process no na ada ne ntoka you be as you want to delay the process of them getting into into that intimacy no omo person omo
mate me ba ho ohema mu decide madodo a mo be wo ana Mumienu ana ba ko na decide
ya na yemienu nyina because emma wo na kasa itself is a stress on its own. Obi a one experience life experience. Mini mi kunu de ka say ye be wo because na me manage ma na unfortunately me ma me wo me mienu pe. Mini odi ma chi me chen 11 years. Ye 2 pe ma me anwo bi and I'm the girl ono ye be ma. See, I had it in mind, say, oh, ya be 6 be cry, and ye bad. And my husband wasn't against it because I was coming from somewhere.
Oh, per 9. Oh, per 6.
Nipa here, nipa who here.
Yo.
As a man, and you'll be on work with Jayani and Manabako. So I say, but I said, Mrs. Tecker, I also had an experience. And in America, we planned, but the Akaniya men taken care of. The first pregnancy, Minimakola Kama, Minimamini problem, me okay, me did. No, is that Kola we wish me yem at 39 weeks. And 39, I'm almost due.
You can even deliver.
Yes. And if I tell you the things I went through with Sakwala no wish me yema miraculously I am operation dead baby na me timi birthday na. And she said we need to plan a whole lot before see a woman.
Hey.
Yes. And I always thank God say whatever Emma Kurani free mono oko ebia nko buy na wanye nipa emuya said the etie ya. Kanya ne say metie na me mo ka say. Se sebe mpreduasa obi ohwe ye fa ncheme owo ba edem die kakra wo ma obrepa e baba ye wo life burden
we adom strong
life burden
to take care of such a child
and yes simple and na die di kan pa wo nkomo aye di mu ebepema ware ene ma wo no eya emfitiase no se die ma asekan before you even fall so much in love with somebody get to know say you are compatible. Because our compatibility aspect, Nyankopon, Ninseni, me kwaswaka, Jidie do wa a Jidie hunu. What they were however to society, so what the amania but to abusium, Nadia Nimguasia Brewobia, which you could have prevented from the onset. A bit me could do baby, not medical, a say, Mummy, and Muntimin ware. Muware kwa walk because I want Emma. What was a middle? Now, Miss Wadono, a dear. And then we are worried in future. I love you, won't be me. Wadono beginning your money, you're too much of us. And until the sensible part of our being, no, you're totally now we focus on emotions. What is it at all? Because from the beginning, in the man say, Yaboa mania say. Wari asimesia muba wo sebe enkwala edem die wo was a medon abofo ania brede nkrofo mpa ye bre wo mo ya ka mo dia akire mo no mafo so aware wo hawni amane mpa ye asofofo bre fi se we ye wa sore ba empa ye be akwankire be na so den se de ye de nemu no wo mpese obedi
achi aware no se sa asan
ebegu fi say ade omunyim ni say beginning no or the ashe the team say nyame beye na abrabo we say hwe wo so tro da me say ababo betimi abo achi ma abadu say da wutim kwa ne nkombo ne team na so kwa na team bia nim.
So how many do you have?
I have 3.
Okay.
Unya abesa wo bi.
What decide say wapem?
Kamempem akwantu apem.
Okay.
Akwantu apem kaminya triplets bi she to ho a kenene no an.
Bakwajo betimi arrange ama wako.
Associates. Ene papa Kojo. We ye trotro. Me call nyimaba. A process of bringing the triplet. Yeah.
Book of Nature. Kojo. See a decide, no?
Yeah.
Is it a man decision? Is it a woman decision? Is it a both?
Okay.
Both. Depend, you know.
Kojo me da say. Book of Nature, no, same way, no, you be analyzing of within a context. Number 1, nature super. Na baby a will be no your friend environment. And she said, any walk Ghana in a one environment, okay? Any walk Africa in a regional environment. What's our regional environment now? Ukopie Asia. Ufri Asia, ukopie America. Ufri America, ukopie Europe. Dear Tieni, baby any party biano or cultural influence. No so. Okay. Say, me free emrofunuma ba. Just about 4.250 million years ago, science for say a nipa shall see a level on this earth. Okay. Now, history me ati ase say nipa nyina ase wo Africa ekopie Europe na Europe ho no ema no ne mema no edi kasobom ewo relationship obia contribute equally ebe sikasemu a okay enti eho no ne etimi ka se 1+1 eye 1 ekere se yes eye 1 ekere se eho no bema no ukọ adwuma beba obeba no edem ho ne ma no oba no timi ekle ni nyina to foforo gum out of her own pocket money iso oye adwuma obema no so oye adwuma enti se ho no who take a decision we ya omu culture need their way of thinking and living ni kire say enti mi nya ba akofo decision if say mano bema income na ye de behwe wo mu no eye 50-50 oba no ewo 50% to contribute bema no 50%. That is brony. Now oba Africa yeni a yentimi nwania nkotena snow numa me ye honama nkoye kokoro and say
asa bebetim so mo yetuntu
there be say environment ninti adaptation environment ninti no mo ye kokoro bibini bia ni ho a sebe wakotena broni snow mu adane kokoda but evolution no ese no one environment ni awo mu no no mu ntimi nya tuntum se de yetie na adaptation in the book of nature na kire say utuntum no etisa because en ntimi ma wo adapt to awia na ebo ha okay over Kojo Marfo mi say awie no ye hem no your culture within the environment no oba no ene nkwada no depend more on bema no enti se ekoba se oba ye adwuma bema ye adwuma mpo a contribution to keeping the family no eye more dependent on bema no than oba no ukan ya amamre kasema ye say bema ne hweba bema ne hwefi enti ekoba ne saade a any another rational assumption ni say bema ne hwefi hwemade a o calculate ne ho ansa na we decide say or kofa more maths to increase his cost of living. Me see subio. Se bema within our context, ene sikaye bebre no gina na so ewo ye ya mamre mu dia. Enye obesusu woni tirim se mawo baako ana me nwo kra. Me ne me yiriti mi income mi sika minya bosumi bia ye bia 2000. Sa 2000 yi me ne me yire nko ate no si eyi ye cost of living ensu a ye to kani a ye so aduane a ye di samena a ye to eni eniema ye use ofie efri sa bosumi no mu a eka ye sika 400 cedis na kire say consumption kwa take a chunk enti out of this 400 cedis no ye bewo ne ye wo a me ne metua if say me na kakese no ebeba me so book of nature in African context kire say e ha de be ma no e wo so control to decide one ebra obewo because there is time value of money and opportunity cost of birth. Ye can opportunity cost of birth. Ebi ana abre na mo decide say mo wo oba na ye adwuma. In this case no obetene few maternity leave obetene fi. Enti ebe disrupt the cycle of cash inflow na ebe boa say bo oba ni nyaskapa na amwa wo be ma na ebe abusuan nti in a way no o bibi wo ho a o musaw ono atimi ye ma no into the fact that oba ne ye adwuma no mfa ni nyina akra me wuram 50-50 no so ye adwuma eboa ema mo well being no eye sustain in this case awo no be tranketi sa process no we sa trancation of process no free ho a awo no so the medical bills bi ba we medical bills ni free ho a day na obewo na obeya amamre ensemina bi ni ade e wo so ototo ma nurses no obeto uye no free hɔ a ɔbaa wa wo ɔmaame bɛba abɛsra no bisa wo bɛma wontimi nhwɛ ɔbaa nyinsɛmfoɔ nti ɔmaame bɛsra na ɛwɔ sɛ wo make a good provision at home sɛ ɔmaame bɛyi sɛ nyɛ ɔbaa no mpo na ɛbɛkɔ ɔmaame hɔ a na mɛma na cash flow no equal responsibility no eduru hɔ a ɔsopɔtena maame nkyɛn ɔbaa no koraa hwɛ living na otimi ka sɛ ɛnea mɛkɔ maame hɔ akɔwo aba efisɛ ɔkɔ maame hɔ a ɔkɔwo maame bɛso no mu na bɛma no
ɔkɔ ne maame hɔ a cost no increase as against ɔte wo nkyɛn
and so ɔmaame ba hɔ a what are the another cost of living ntina na me kyerɛkyerɛ ni nyina mfiri sɛ
I'm just asking the question of say wo ni mienu a ne wen na obeye okotena hɔ a ene ɔtena wo nkyɛn maame ne ba wo nkyɛn ene sɛ wo yere ne kɔ ne maame hɔ ne wen na cost no wɔsoro
over Kojo in the book of nature am I very intelligent ohwe ba bi obenya no comfort ansa wa move enti sɛ ɔne ote no ɔhwe ɔmaame hɔ no ɔhwɛ sɛ wo so ha no ehini na bɛma no that mental comfort kosi so ɔbɛwo ɛna support no obenya na obe decide enti o condition ne ɔbaa ne team no so obete so ɔbaa se mɛkɔ me maame hɔ a ɛyɛ ata akɔhwɛ bɛma no hɔ no enkoye sa
yɛnto aso
enti Over Kojo se ekoye na bɛma no ɛbɛda so a obehu sɛ me de maame no ba cost so bɛba bewrem. And remember, children are blessings from the Lord emotionally, but rationally they are liabilities. Make you emotionally, eye feelings mono. Children are indeed blessings from the Lord, but eba hunama femwa omo ye liabilities.
I don't know your liabilities.
Omo ye liabilities because adie bia it take sika from your well-being no esenke. Adie bia it take sika enti wo live we was so balance no. Mini aba nkomo no na manage ho pa. O kan say me on say eduru third no. Circumstance of travel as stop no. Compare their life meaning sir but above average omo uska. A book of nature, a pattern. I don't need to be a prophet before I can say this.
About your son said yes, I did.
What I said. Over Kojo, Omo Woska, Medican ye statement be said. Obiane Shebra or the Baha, no Omo dear Supa was Casemuno, Oma Wosa. Mekan ha a pattern. Obian to means some statement. A pattern, uko historical data. Kwa abrochira Elon Musk na breaking records akonya 11 nchenche Babi Gate antra 3 Onuma aka Jeff Bezos munyina obiani ho owoma more than 3 but Elon Musk no so ya African into okochechiri polygamy ewa abrochiri so enti obakojo dear extreme say dear responsibility kesiye no ewosika yie mu no eba be gu so. And remember the rational economists and nipa yes say all human beings in the book of nature are rational beings, but the economic problem results yes say but not all human beings behave in ways that are rational as they are supposed to.
I'm going to ask the question, sir. Woman nibi. Nanso omo power dodo no. Enchiremu ni ye den.
You over Kojo obia onibia opa awododo obia act on the impulse of emotions in the book of nature. Eba senade sa na omu kasa. Eba senade. Enti onim se minibi but obrano over Kojo etiefo mfanche me obia ne anibia wowo any level a opesu oduru a ye be frɛ no well being enti uko obi fie no odi ahuruja oso anya heaven abrantie bi o social media otadi nkusie any body any menkanya ya toto eye show say we live in heaven ofa Kojo ni heaven no so ofire kura ase ho ebetina kuro a eben kuro mu kakra sa ni heaven no be dane hell se ofiri kuro no achi ho eba prime area bi te sa ahojo te say prime area obi anim dia meken sa ni comfort no eba dane hell fire ofa Kojo dia tie ni krom ha ya menka nye advert mu obi awarie mo nijia enkema no bemu a obi betimi aye to sustain the emotional comfort of ne wife no a day wife plus children 1,002 Miami edu okroma ekurasi a anakuro ketwa otena mu no 1,002 no wode bosumi mienu na ehu obi akodi ne dako enti abiri bia me say se wo ye decisions e wo book of nature ma die hu wa ahwehwe mu no eno hu decision nafa obi hu no hu se woye lion obi hu no hu se oye nantwie no ye de hu ma be so okon ofa Kojo eduru mire bi me kasa ya me mpese me de me lifestyle anase me life story betudwa but bibi trigger ne dia meka ofa Kojo eduru mire bi me pense me tukwan me papa ewo ye 7 ba ku frim e na aka 6 nenti me papa so don me nua ba ku nya opportunity so nkwa the opepa ye medicine TKN UST and I'm lecturer bi so me papa nya opportunity de ka say e wo se otua fees bi beyond the normal fees me papa frey ye nyina o kan say plain say me nua no ntusu course foforo na ohwe ne budget ya ontimi sponsor saade na ewo mu na me so be pe say me to ami suku so United Kingdom ti me twrenya sabre minya media communication nenka me papa kru ya na me de kire no osi akwasi eye obomode na ye tie nse meti ai pa de ono so oye lecturer kakra o University of Ibadan no di bewie offensive training college as a tutor okay now die no oje ho brana no oye dey obo ofa Kojo me so the worst he could do ni say o de me call na damfo eno okobo nkro kire no no say o so ti me boa me be no kwa de be bia obetua osika no sensi ho kro be dey obetua na ho na mete kasa we ase de ade wo no no odie enya de kom de no man no ne yire yanim na ne yire kofa Coca-Cola tutu ice blog gum se o mo se be man se Steven Aba se ni be ye nya chance ni o se na Jezel ko basketball no papa say Mr. Amponsan no credit me baso we university no so obebo basketball hu kanya asem kuma enti adiskano boaye bana basketball and am papa say yo enye madam say kwasi sorry e Kojo wa na mse meye economics na mati wi ase Kojo ko wie sei mentimi basketball opportunity cost papa na we ehun say ne ba no basketball no ehun hia sene adesua na mesua no fi say ono an ball ne bra na sa papa ya making offenso Or the 4 pa na ne men nyinaa yɛ 3. Me papa ankasa yeduru fie so wantumefo. Ti yeduru fie na mde fe kyire o se be catechism.
No confessor for me.
David catechism no de se na me ye ma server.
Okay.
Enti yakona nsi ya de ja
Mama man yan koma nyame na.
ko se ye be nya ma server a. Oba kojo enti de me asem wo yi kyire me ni say I can't repeat the cycle of my father. Ohwe ne so ne ne bra ade a ma fa free me papa ho no se ohwe ne so me papa anteki decision bia eboro ne finance so da enti ene ni old age okodenti onanti epi ekoba onu open no comfort ni mental comfort enti so be ma now wo bra of course men fancy utiri mu say me wo ma bebra it's equals to old age success and this say ubega manana mu ma besra wo a wo question e manana na etaba say mako wo na mo de mo ba ko ba so mu ni o ma me ni o papa nko tena na ya na abrabo mu nta nkoyi oba be me bia o mu life ekoye nim say kura otib no or better schooling opportunity for them. Inti make sense. Over kojo se unko school no re chira unhu the benefits of classmates. There be ote no krom na ote no any opportunity of friendship one man ye exposed to no. So one ke ya ube bompa ye 50 years unya. Over kojo business him through critical moment bi na me pelon yes me ni collateral tie mame na me decide say me ye me masters no because ya nkwada me chen wo mu sabra me ni nam 40 years no no mu ni nam 25 ebi so 26 de wanyini kra na ye 28 na akokra ye ma break ya na me ni wo mu akotena ayeduase na eja ye didi tidaku ye didi ana baako oye adwuma wo bank bi me mo bank didi say bisambo sana aye dey as a lecturer si respecto pa mitimi hu se bi show am so yes bi asem na say ohwa abodwe say eguma yi a menemu nkwara we tira ha o mu ntimi disrespect me sa nti sebi nya bibia ya ne nkomo no kore ni nam se se kra de buku sem no nko yesa o na amani amenya se nka menya bosia bank bi etene me da ehwa me kan si awo suku opportunities enyepe oba ko jo wow ye di dokuno wo se na we ni eba ye twa first semester unka nkyere obia loan what? Nam say dia sem na okay. Eja say friendship na dia be pia. O say ene ya uhia say. Ma kan figure. O say ene ya free lady we. O fra kaseme. Me say o moa. Ne prove man is so betimi atua na me make can say wadwuma na profitable. Ba ko jo me friend na dey na aso me friend. Na me bo madam Fudidi. Wasi wadwuma mu wai misi wasi o kire beba ho oba kojo oba ye nam si na o ka kire o se mi collateral mam de o so kan no so o ka nam se de ni siwi o se ye onu ni nti no ye be hwe de car no aye oba kojo any 2 weeks
ansa kan de o
ne schedule kra me na me yi me ni emesifo ise nam di yi ni ema enti ye kire sei mima be hunu se e wo se me wo a opportunity bi ti say place there be a batena opportunity bi ti say school opportunity bi ti say type of course wa me babeye se me wu agya no hoda krunti me pushi no akoto the flow of opportunities bim no ono so di ni ti ne lack ne namfo no ma yedai e deali enti ye ni asabio me ko ma si arosi saito ena private school kakra so be fremu. In fact, na me maame so ebo no homodin pa as a nurse. Enti no o supporto me papa ye suku mu de o fa bibiri because me papa no principal onyi sika emmoro de no ho be kire no. Ena me maame so te na se. Ti me maame ena yi mi free saito de me call then times we afia kente.
I see.
Over Kojo ni nyina ba be wie se Book of Nature mu dear o decide Africa ha no the dependency ratio no high no so wo firi hɔ a enam se oba no na de beto no yafunu mu nti no lo oba bia ni hɔ a ompe well being after birth nti so timi ma ne ti ase se akosua akuya misi kasem no enketimi do 2 years bi beka ho a ebetimi create liquidity buffer asem to ya metimi enya bi aboa wo ama ya live comfortably ama school a ye koni a ye ma no be koni ade no ya plan oba bi abete wase na ema in the book of nature muni of Kojo they play on assumptions na se na assumption kire ne say ohwe be ma na one ne ti na adwuma any cash flow ba ne nsem a Bema with the tendency to spend outside with another oba or the awo be shew. Inherent within emotions. If so no, a man yina lock on your pet. Yet hey, mini abe konya professor, meboa. Lock on your pet. Now can we ask any penny na aboma professors who let me a kind? Ghana hanging now cabo momu nuru 1,000. That's what Ghana ye 3 million, meboa. Enti professors na wo pa omo yesey ba wanya meba mimi abai so se ko ba se sikase mu a ebi a be ma onya no no wo ye odefo ana se no onye odefo kura wa ye odefo aha yi Ghana fo nyina gu ho wo be nya odefo sei unyo odefo 1,000 nanso sami nya ma mi enum aware yi e ma na egu akire no so pe
Obine nase.
What I say? Over Kojo in the book of nature analysis no. Sadie na onu na nya wo frɛ no lack no. Oba bia so ani so ade hu no say obenya be ma obetimi amma no sa status no. Enti se onu so te hɔ a na adwene ni say se man loko be me ya. Sika no be kwa abonten. Bisa minia ma no bebre no be me bi say no pe. Enti na antina so beti kopel de no emeta mi kunu ho ena okota mi kunu ho ena ye sei be ma wa mobra no anasika ni nsem no yemfa no nkwa antina
abusafo mame ma akwanya na nkomo ifa de ebeka ho mame
Mr. Marfo na me pese me
edi auto car rentals adaroma area di jubedi ebro mame announce phone line na memra 020 633 4646 020 6334747 obetimi afred na onso wachira adwinsha
na me pese me kan na ahomachi na I mean we meditate on a topic and I mean say a topic I very important but yen ye krom Africa ha no yen shed enya topic I shedable because said the many ambe medical ka bebre no ye bu ne say because say ma yes ma ye no most of us ye plan and one say yeah was yeah mini emu bi apart from all even with the foundational factors I am making still and I'm reading I mean who say me copy a Malthusian theory so doctor be no or ye suffer na theory ne na the theory ne say ono de osusu sa wo de enka eni say ya wo bebre because ono fee say at every 25 years bia no ewiase population double. Enti ono no problem ne say nipa eba no any the food rate is abreno.
Resources.
The resources are not urban. Na match. Into no fee said now was a de tabo to awoso. Into couples decide this year be warrior. No so for the no tear or the buy and send kayen in a susu. Say bia ba penny a bewo. Near who no say until at the end of every 25 years, then who say the bear economy nimba match nipa no a woman de that. But besi na no nipa bebre antenase. But fa baby maintenance, fa baby so maintenance. But ebesi na how we are see evolving. Any the expenditure. The expenditure no yeah no. Any income no eba no. And no na did the factor of grace in the bemu no. Because kwajo na me o ha nansa na me o ha na nkola na base so mo ye book fair. E was school. Na book fair no ma fa me ho anopa ba ta ma ko. Me ko ya book fair no. Just a book be anywhere less than 126. Nkwala na imagine. Until book fair no. Na me budget no for the week na say net here. Ena di omu die ye no anifie di omu package akọ ehun snack ehun lunch ene di omu be fie omu person omu di ansa na ya send di anwumre di an.
Hello. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Bacho down ho de ani nti o.
Bacho me speak Kenya.
Bacho kasa.
Como na muji na pese me tira ma ni kakra.
Bacho chira adwen.
We are by yourself so 20 years. Na ebi o shi awodofo. Na ebi a o pese o no wotna na se dia o man mre so awo. Pese me bo bra kakra na me nya ya ska be 2000 na ta ni fa bi ma kan su. Ansa ma wale o. Ebi a ho chere de debit ni ba. Ebia sa amere abama baba wala no bia sika wo no kaka ebia na ni sika sama bafo o die kaka na obeto account mu bitin da bushi be ma na sama se fi ni ho bia ni ho akọ wale aho kire ba ya na kum nyina te basa de basa na wale na ni giem ba ene ne so no bia spray ya mpesa me wo so ni hwe da ho a wo de bebo akola no ene ma ho kire do so o man mu no Saka be mana wo kakra oba nso wo kakra wo account master wo wale ya anka won sanka dia su bi beba wo so after asenti no dia me so mit ma kakra be ma kana
Ye da se anopai ene odi a odi aka ho wonso wo akwanya se ofre na o kira adwen 020 6334646 4747 insha na wanu gu asem so
na me
Hello, good morning. Okay. Opening yenti o.
Your friend Kotichi. Me pacho Kenya o ni di kan. Ni me kan so. Ni wi asia. Ni suru awo ni suru awo bobo. Efu. Pesa wa wo na wo ba oyare na wa fa na ni sika ma Many people apparently as I feel about that. It could be not Kusquan is but now. Na me am many people. Nama faba. Eko pemus acha ayan na kula no post scan de na e bugo kren but ya bi yam plane oh anko de man ya ka de de ka dia na de shira no ajuana be na ko de de
thank you
that be papa pay na shina akwa bo ko ni na and penefo se na me takra me ya on said ya na kan wana wadi ye de wa bo me tayo ba ko ba ni me jawo tan ko ba ni kamewo ba ɛna ka akwala ɛne sɛ bia benya obi free obi na wɔn mo ka nyɛ ko na ba chi sɛ nkrɔfoɔ no ɛyɛ afa yɛ awo so wɔ sika yɛ asoma wɔn ɛnɛ this time they are not able it misrem ansana na mo bi a be tie bia dwuna ne da nche ho because you don't da people wo jabi bi pa kola no na kola no ni ha da ni anya na me nya okay that's
it anofe yehu anshira hello all right let me do my birthday dedications quick yen shase na yen wishe twinsy a lovely day. Samuel Offing Senior. So it's from Samuel Offing, who is a student, law student of KNUST. And he's wishing the twins a happy birthday. He's an accounting student of KNUST. Okay. So students, Ediwan from Nana Kaakyire Anefi, and the twins, one of them is at the law faculty KNUST. One of them is also an accounting student at KNUST. Happy birthday going out to you. It's also the birthday of Harriet Frimpong of AGA Obuase. Nana Kaakyire Anefi Emma Awodapa. Yesra Osu Nshirani Adom Edemao. Still doing birthdays this morning. The birthday of Eno Buama. And this is from Same Edubuache. Eno Buama is in Germany, Stuttgart, Germany. Today is your birthday. The best of wishes going out to you. Still doing birthdays. This one is a happy anniversary to Nana Owusu Asamoah Otumfo Nkoswo Hene Sompa Hene. All right, so happy birthday going out to you.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, actually. Happy anniversary going out to you. It's also your birthday, and it's a birthday message to Oba Penny Hannah Afia Esiedua. She works at Kwadaso SDA Nursing School as a matron. Today is your birthday. We want to wish you the best of the day. Oba Penny Hannah Afia Esiedua, who works at Kwadaso SDA Nursing School. Happy birthday going out to you. It's also the birthday of Eunice Owusua, an assistant HR, Kaakyire East Municipal Assemblyman Ponting. And Eyawawoda is from your brother Kofi, wishing you the best of the day. I saw somewhere that the Nshaeso Member of Parliament is celebrating his birthday. If it is, the best of wishes to you, a friend and a brother, Dr. Stephen Amwa. Happy birthday going out to you. Let's wrap up the discussion. Ohima, and I'm in charge in view.
And Jam said, Sadian Comono near dinner.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. My life is happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
May God bless you. May
God bless you now.
Belated.
May God bless you now. May God bless you now. May God bless you now. And tonight, the moment no one nam hand of pay.
Come and they back concluding.
Anyone nam hand of pay now.
I will time as my make us. Say, Enra, nay, what that's wrong. I'm saying, yes, I say, and now come on, no any pressure into me. Imagine say you be I mean, him say, colleagues or hands, so I said, I don't know. It says, oh, my planning. Ghana for I planning surprises on Kodema. Almost show happy birthday or panel, yeah, Oma de bia hosti ye ni nyina ye we show happy birthday yesre nyame enkwatenten yesre sika yesre apomodin yesre abasobo yesre nimonyam yesre nidie ene bambo sonko se ba bia beko bia no nyame ni wanim no onkam ho se afi sesa ye ni afi se etie se ne no na ye di na asomdie ni ahode mu amen
Amen. Sikansu bebre.
Uni mubia.
I am a
the wound who be the assembly. I'm going to say, I didn't told me as a surprise. Madam was it, Yamin Shramo. Mijidi is Pacho you.
Maestro we be ogina yehuni yie
Oh, you.
Ene na anopai woni wa bedwafo nyina muhu ye ha na nya bone empanimfo a ewo anuanom media platform a yete so yi ya kandifo na asoma yen se ye megina ha ene omo se efie ha wo ba ye no wo ye wo mo dia preko pe wo ye wo mo nua wo ma platform yi so aye fe aye nika empanese ye wo food ya pa na ye piano nti abusuafo ma me na ne mani yie na mo hunu na mo ntini yie anuanom media akwankyerefo ye da no eni empanimfo nyina se no pe wo mo ka bom na wo mama Kojo Marfo awoda pa kese pa na wo mama na hunu se adwuma pa wo ye no wo mo hu na Ghana fo so ahunu mpanese de wo fu dua pa eni piano eno nti anopai bo mo ade kakra ye o mo de asoma ye no yamfa mrew yamfa mehye wani munyam ema wo se you are doing well. There will be a papa. Now almost so tired today. Set for so na educating, entertaining. Ghana for said ye, what was your juma? Now we yen. Na the baby actually be a one more mema, one more so abo one more boss wo etai wachi. In Sano pay, I would have pack a seat and a media. Chief Executive Officers, General Manager, NOPA, Yaw, Fatchet TV, near New Media, economy na almost set them for amount. Fatcher over sorry. Not what a surprise.
That kick it is about
birthday boy! Oba blast it.
Yo, yeah, that must say pa.
The kind of person so much Yamaka. Yeah, say almost Eddie before Abeka. You won't come here, what dear, your best song. I'm right. Catch it. This is the one I be 2 ICU. That didn't come out. So also, a conspirator. Or
your accomplice.
The Ebujafo, a honey a day and the Jumedi in BC. Did said the Yameye and a Fatcher television to Fatcher. Now, all the cha obey free. The Anopeña Minshro Bibia. Megidi say odom for the dom ya o sa efonina china ugina no kra wo so ye conspirator anti nyamen kam ho onhwe ye nso na adwade dura ye besan ba besom but koso a hwe Fatcher television na ye wo nepa edema megidi Kojo Marfo ye ho anhira